that nigga Teddy P. That's me. They call them the Blues Brothers, you can't name a better duo. If you say you made us, then my nigga come bring me two more. I'm wrestling the streets and that Chevy look like a sumo. I do business in the hood, white t-shirt with a suit on. I'm not hearing all you niggas, somebody done turned the mute on. I'm not fearing all you niggas, that AK will make you two-tone. The whole team war ready, I just put my other boot on. I'm Al Green on these niggas, and something make me wanna do wrong. I'm a veteran, better than whoever step in the ring. So why the heck would these justice wanna come step to the king? See, I'm the best with the lectures, you gotta prep for these things. I try to tell them, impress them, then let's get left with the green. See, I put money in this shit, so my investment is key. So if ain't no money involved, then don't send no message to me. See, I'm only fucking with bosses, all you peasants can leave. And don't touch the rims on my Impala 73.
The second part of the story is kinda crazy and sad. By the nappy head, the boy with talent out of his head. They took me to the Chevy Shack, and although it wasn't the cleanest, they played me his music. I said, this boy here, G. He was rapping and singing, I was trapping and banging. We swore oath to each other, never leave one of us hanging. They call us Tango and Cash, how we be getting that cash. You leave a bitch around these brothers, she get mangled and smashed. 200 on the dash, on the foreign car in Florida. They said to say them nappy boys is back Mortimer. If I'm my team, he see me. If I'm a rifle, he rim me. And you the bitch running across the campus, ain't even see me. You boys trying to ride the wave, we an ocean, nigga. You can add auto-tune, we got motion, nigga. Field Mob, Outcast, we the closest, nigga. When it comes to that rapping and singing, we the dopest, nigga. Blues, brothers, wanna make the news? Try us, motherfucker. got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. I got deja. Stay tonight. Hopefully this time I can stay right. Hopefully this time I can lay by. I don't need an iPhone for that FaceTime. Off the rip, I'm a piece of shit. She legit. It's a love triangle, but it fits. Baby, this is good as it gets. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. I got deja. Stay high, can't lie. I just gotta keep you up in my mind. I just gotta stay on my grind. You get the whole day, I just need the nighttime. I don't wanna fight. It seems like we do this shit and rewind. Seems like you only need some me time, baby. I wish I could freeze time. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. I got deja vu. I know my mind ain't playing tricks on me. Right now everything is moving slow. Yeah, this shit is real. I know it ain't no phony. Yeah, could've sworn that I've seen this before. No matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, no matter what I do, I'm stuck on you. I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. Yeah, I got deja vu. I got deja vu.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the G12 Network, the very best NCAA Football 14 online dynasty around. And who else could introduce the G12 better than me? That's right, the coach. Now, thank you for supporting everybody at G12. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
What's going on, everybody? Are we on? Yeah, we're all right. Welcome to the G12 game versus St0nergamer and his Clemson Tigers versus Thrizy and his Miami Hurricane. What are you thinking about this game, Kaz? How you feel about it?
I feel like this is going to be a very competitive game between these two. Obviously, St0ner's coming off of his loss to Yofi just a few weeks ago, and Thrizy, of course, coming off the 21-3 victory last week against Chuckleberry. So he's got to be feeling pretty confident, but we'll have to see how this goes. I think it'll be a very competitive game between these two, though.
Yeah, I think so, too. I think a lot of people were surprised on how St0nergamer came out against his game against Yofi his first week. I think he had a bye this week, right? He's only played one game.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he came out and surprised a lot of people with the way he played because people thought maybe he would be running out or doing some other stuff, but came out and ran the ball right at Yofi. Kind of kept it a close game, but Yofi pulled it out. But and then Thrizy against MacDub, that crazy game, and then Thrizy came out and came back and bounced back and won his game last week. What are you thinking? Do you think we see that same Stoner, and what are you thinking about what we're seeing from Thrizy?
I think Stoner will come back out and do exactly what he did against Yofi. I mean, I know a lot of people were surprised about him. I've known Stoner for quite some time. I've seen him play the game a ton. I wasn't too surprised to see him play as well as he did, and as long as he just stays focused, doesn't lose poise when things go south, like he'll be completely fine in this game. But I mean, obviously, Thursday is definitely going to be a tough test for him. Thursday coming off a 21-3 victory last week again. So we'll just have to see what happens, honestly, with this one. But I think Stoner will come to play today.
Yeah, I think so too. Especially with that Clemson football team. I mean, he has a lot of right players that can do a lot of right things for him at any time. I think there's going to be a lot of big plays tonight. The run game is going to be developed. I know Thrizy likes to run ball, and then with, like I said, Stoner just established the run game his first time. So we might see a lot of run game. What are your thoughts on defense? As in, are they going to stop the run? What do you think is going to be the main thing in this game? Offense or defense? What do you think is going to be the outcome for this one?
I feel like it's going to be a bit of a shootout. I will say last week Thursday did have a few issues with passing ball. Obviously threw 2 picks last week, but I mean rushing the football, like you said, is going to be hit the key. If Stoner can stop the run, I think he has a good chance of winning this game. But Stoner, I know, has had issues in the past playing defense. I mean, we saw it in the holiday tournament a little bit. Not to throw shade, obviously. Stoner, you know I love you, man, but just defensively, he's had his issues. They kind of flared up a bit against Yofi as well. But if he's able to buckle down defensively, I trust Stoner offensively to put up points, and he has to play his game straight up. But
I completely agree. The big question I've been seeing around the league a little bit, and a lot of people have a little mixed feelings about Stoner's bear. How do you feel about that, Stoner bear?
I love it, honestly. I love that he has the bear out there. Hides a secret identity and all that, you know. Yeah, I know some people might be a little taken aback by it, but that's always been Stoner's thing as long as I've known him. So it's just something I'm used to.
Yeah, when I first saw it, when I first came into the community, I was like, "Oh, okay, there's something like this in this community. I would have never guessed." And that's what the awesome part about it. It kind of grows on you a little bit. The way he acts kind of grows on you. He's just different, and he rocks him, and that's the awesome part about it.
Yeah, that's why we love Stoner, you know?
Yeah.
That's why we love him.
Great. We got great content creators. They both play good on the field, but content creator, I'm excited. I hope I'm not trying to jinx it, but I know Thrizy's got a turnover chain that he likes to bust out. There's all that stuff. Hopefully we see the Stoner. I want to see that turnover chain, but no offense to Stoner, but I just want to see that chain because Thrizy gets hyped up when he busts that thing out.
He does.
So
again, he did force 4 turnovers last week against Thrizy. So I'm not against Thrizy, against Chuckleberry. So we'll have to see. Stoner just has to protect the football in this one, or it's going to be a long day for him.
Yeah, and we had a bunch of. This is the end of our week. This is week 4, or no? Yeah, is this 4 or 3?
Week 3.
Week 3. Okay, so we're coming to the end of the week 3. We had exciting games all throughout the week, which was a craziness. We had the Yofi hardcore game. Did you get to see that game? What were your thoughts on that game?
I know hardcore is good at this game, but he really exceeded my expectations with how he just decimated Yofi. And we all know Yofi's really good at this. We all know Yofi's good, but
yeah, he beat me.
I mean, the way hardcore just came out and just imposed his will was just a sight to see. And I mean, somebody's got to find a way to stop him, or he's going to just cruise his way to a second championship in a row.
Yeah, that running back for Penn State is a bad man. The way he had 2 kick returns. I don't know how many yards he had all purpose, but I mean, man, it's beautiful.
All I know is I'm not kicking to him.
I'm kicking it out of bounds. I'll take the penalty every time. I don't care.
Hardcore, you're going to have the ball at the 35 every single time, man. Like, I'm not kicking it to that guy.
I'm fucking shanking. I'm shanking that thing out of bounds. And then we had we had me versus Baker. That was kind of brutal as well. My Cincinnati Bearcats on the Ohio State. We don't need to talk about that. I'm trying to think about what was the first game of the week.
I ain't gonna make you talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to comment on it, that's fine. What do you think? What were your ideas? How did you Baker? A lot of people were saying Baker was not hasn't been playing in a while, and I think he exceeded expectations on when he came out with his Buckeyes against me.
This is going to sound really cliche, really corny, but it's like, honestly, playing NCAA is like riding a bike. You don't forget how to play NCAA. I feel like you did what you could, but Baker's just that good, honestly. I feel like you did make a few mistakes here and there, but overall, like, I mean, you got to give Baker credit where credit is due. Like, Baker is what – didn't he finish second in the league last year? He was a runner-up last year, if I remember.
Yeah, him and
Hardcore, yeah. So, I mean – he didn't get there just by cruising by. Like, I know it's been a while since he played, and like people were worried about rust, but it's like, you know, NCAA is one of those games where you don't forget how to play it.
Facts, yeah, and I went in with that moment, that thinking, like, if you play NCAA, especially the game's been out for so long, you probably played it for so long. I knew for a fact Baker didn't. I mean, he was a little rusty on a few things. A lot of people were saying, but for, like you said, it's like riding a bike, baby. And he did not forget how to ride the bike, and he did not need training wheels.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
I'm trying to think about what was the first game of the week.
It was actually me versus D's.
Yeah,
I got the win, 29-20. It was a rematch of the home tournament. Honestly, I got down 14-0. Like a lot of people were talking about, like, you know, the poise of me, like, just not to toot my own horn or anything like that. This is like what other people are saying. Like, just the poise that I had, like, coming back from being down 14-0. And it's just, I mean, honestly, the only thing I could really say is I feel like, in a way, like, no disrespect to D's, you know I love you, man. I just feel like D's kind of took his foot off the gas pedal in the second quarter. Like, after he forced me to kick a field goal, I feel like if he would have stuck with the run game a bit more and, like, done some, like, short passes, I think he would have been good to go. But, you know, overall, I feel like, you know, and then I feel like D's was still in the game, like, even, like, you know, when I took the lead, but he was, like, you know, kind of started trying to press things a little too much. But overall, like, D's is a great player, and I think, like, as long as he just keeps his cool when he's down, he'll be completely fine, honestly.
Yeah, I completely agree. It was a great game. The plain definition of never giving up, and that's what you didn't do, especially with all odds against you there in the first half. Deez is a great player, but you definitely bounced back in that second half and controlled that game from the second quarter on. Man, you controlled that. So props to you. As I'm looking here, week 4, I got Thrizy, but then we got Tennessee versus Penn State. And then we got you versus Missouri, Ohio State versus Clemson, and then Notre Dame versus Oklahoma State. Let's start off with Yofi and Mac Dub. What are you thinking on that?
You know, you don't ever forget how to play NCAA. So I think Mac's just kind of in a situation because Yofi has had to play all 3 weeks so far in this. So, like, he has a lot of film on Yofi right now. So I'm sure he has a good game plan in store for Yofi, but we'll see how Yofi responds. I mean, he's at a crossroads like a little bit after taking that beating at the hands of Hardcore. How is he going to respond? We'll have to see.
Mm-hmm. I completely agree. I think it's going to be a great game. That OSU team MacDub has is great, and I think he uses it well. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm not going to call any scores on it because I just don't want to be that guy. I never feel comfortable with that. But we got Tennessee versus Hardcore, which is Rocky Top versus Penn State, right? What are you thinking on that game?
Yeah. I'm going to be completely honest. Yeah, it's Rocky Top's first game. I actually hadn't seen Rocky Top play like a lot. Like, I've seen a lot more of Hardcore than I've seen of Rocky Top. But, I mean, if Hardcore does what they did against Yofi, I think he should be fine in this game. Not to sleep on Rocky Top, but, I mean, we'll see what Rocky Top can do. But I definitely. It's going to be hard to put a bet against hardcore, straight up.
Yeah, I completely agree. And I've watched Rocky Top play once in the G12 Holiday tournament. I know he is an electric player. I know he plays in I think they say that he plays in a lot of online dynasties with another great players that were in that holiday tournament. I know he does a lot of kick returning. I know Hardcore showed that he can do some kick return. I think that one is going to be a high flyer, baby. I think it's going to be outscoring. Who's going to make that few couple defensive stops, but it's going to be a fun game without a doubt. And then we got you versus Chuckleberry and his Missouri Tigers. Not giving away too much, but what are your ideas? I don't know if you've seen Chuck play, but what are you thinking about on that game?
Well, I don't want to reveal too much of my game plan for this game. I did watch his game against Thrizy a bit. I'm not taking Chuck lightly at all. Like, I know he had a rough time. Like, he did throw 4 picks in that game. I'm not taking him lightly at all. And I think if I'm out on my P's and Q's, if I start slow against D's, or if I start slowly against him like I did against D's, well, I feel like I'm gonna have a hard time getting this game. But we'll have to see how Chuck bounces back from his game against Thrizy.
Okay, and not gonna lie, Kaz, when we played in North first week, I'm telling everybody, man, you are not the same person that played in first week. You have improved with that last game. You like blew my mind. Like I was like, dude, this guy would beat me by 25 if we play again. So I hope it's gonna be a good one. I know Chuck has. I don't even know what to say, but I'm just telling people, man, with that second half performance, you did great, man. I got Thrizy coming up. What do you think?
I appreciate you
guys. What do you think? What do you think about? Well, we already did pretty much Thrizy. I guess I could say a little bit. I know Thrizy likes to run the ball. We got a little secret in for that game. We're gonna do some hat things. It's gonna be a cool atmosphere. Can't wait. I think Thrizy comes to me. I don't know, or might go to Miami. I don't know though for a fact. But that game's gonna be very fun.
You're going. All right, Thrizy's on to you.
Okay, Thrizy's coming to me. Yeah, so he's coming to Nipper Stadium, baby. And I'm telling you what, we got sold out seats.
I mean.
Go ahead. You're good.
I was gonna say, I think that is. I mean, we're gonna see how you bounce back. Like, I have faith in you, honestly. I have faith in you, Nasty. I mean, after seeing you like after the first week, I know you have it in you. I mean, I know like Yofi's a tough opponent to play against, obviously, and you had a tough time this past week as well. I think you'll bounce back though. Like, I mean, losing to Yofi and Baker isn't like a death sentence by any means. So, you just gotta bounce back in this one. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think I just
we'll see though.
Trying to do too much.
But I got faith in you.
Side of ball. I think I just with the whole. I've been trying out different playbooks and things like that, and I think I just need to just settle in and just try to stop. I know I did the triple option for fun and stuff like that, but I need to develop something and stick to it because I'm telling you what, after that Baker Vision game, I don't think the spread Oregon offense was not the answer to anything, especially with my team. So,
yeah. I would personally feel like you probably should have stuck with the triple option because it was really hard. I mean, I had my good plays against it, obviously, but it's just like it was rough for me to stop. The triple option in general is just annoying to play against. So, I mean, as long as you mix in like some like regular passes and whatnot, regular runs, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I might. When I went in against Baker, I was thinking like I want to get away from because I did a little scouting on his team. I want to get away from his D-line and maybe it'll give me some more extra time being in the shotgun. I didn't think about his corners locking up my wide receivers, so I didn't think I was gonna. Maybe it was, and I thought that to myself that maybe I should have went in for triple option and just kept it close. Maybe, but then again, I didn't want to get boxed, so I just need to develop something and stick with something. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we also have Baker Vision taking on St0ner next week. So St0ner has another tough matchup after he takes on Thrizy. What do you think about that one?
After tonight's game, it might change my mind, but he is using Clemson. Baker's using Ohio State, but after that Baker game against me, him and Hardcore are on top of my list. Hardcore number one, yeah, I'm saying it because of what he did with Penn State, but Baker is a close two. I got Baker on that one just for the fact the way he moves his ball. And if you notice that he was high flying against me and slowed it down and just did whatever he wanted, man. And then if he had to change the
Pretty
play,
much.
he did it.
Yeah, I think that's a fair pick. Stoner's gonna have to show me something tonight defensively in order for me to have a little more faith in him against Baker Vision. And that's not like really a demerit against Stoner. It's just how much I think that Baker Vision is just a beast offensively. Like you saw it, obviously you saw it firsthand, and we'll have to see what Stoner does tonight. I mean, if he has a good game plan tonight against Thrizy, then I think he'll be fine. Did I cut out, or you can still hear me?
I can hear you.
Something just cut out for a second. I'm sorry.
E-Mig
about that.
said
But
Oregon PB has a lot of fun triple option and is all spread out too. Yeah, I think when I went into Baker, when I came out of the option, I think I was kind of freaking out because like it was the first time in the G12 in a game where I was like, everybody's over there, we got 4, and it's me and my running back. Instead of I was all bunched up and I felt comfortable and everything, but that first time coming out and just spreading the wings, I didn't use what I should. I think there was a lot of plays that I didn't take advantage of or even try. So I gotta get, it is what it is. We'll figure it out though. We got to bounce back.
yeah, that's all you can do. You just can't dwell too much on the past. Just gotta keep moving forward now. And then, of course, the last game of the week is.
Did I miss another one?
Do we cover? Oh yeah, did we cover Rocky Top versus Hardcore already? Or no?
Yeah. We did hardcore, and then
Oh,
Texas
yeah, we
has
did
a
that.
bye.
I think we got all of them. Then South Carolina also has a bye.
Yep. It doesn't get easy for anybody because it's a user versus user. So hopefully nobody forgets that. It's streamer versus streamer. There's no easy games here.
No easy games.
Who you got? Like, what's your top 3 in the league? And as of right now, and who you think's performed the best as of right now?
As of right now, I'd say it's Hardcore number 1. Then I would say Baker number 2, and then Yofi number 3. As of right now,
I think I agree.
I
with
think.
that.
Yeah, I think it's outside of those 3. I feel like after that, it's like it kind of gets a little bit harder. I'm personally not. It ain't no modesty or anything. I'm not putting myself at number 4. That's all I can say.
No,
Like I'm not sure who number 4. I'm not sure who number 4 is. I think you could make an argument for MacDub though, personally.
Yeah, I would
Like,
have to put.
you're
MacDub
definitely
above
up there in my opinion. I would say MacDub, you, Thrizy, Rocky Top as well, all up there. I'll probably put Rocky, like, from what I've heard at least. I personally haven't watched a ton of Rocky Top. I wasn't saying Rocky Top doesn't have film. Like, obviously, like, people who played him against him, like, know what he does. But from what I've heard about Rocky Top, he's definitely up there. But
Yeah, I think
Hardcore, Baker, Yofi are the top 3. No, you're good.
Yeah, without a doubt, I would have to say either Hardcore is my number 1, without a doubt, what he did with Penn State, and then Baker, what he did, against me on his first game back with Ohio State, and then I would have to say Yofi, just because Yofi played very well with me and of course beat me, even though he got beat by Hardcore. And then I would put MacDub and then Thrizy, just for the fact that MacDub beat Thrizy as of right now. And then that's all I'm saying. I'm way down. I'm probably not even on the list. And Kaz, you're up there. You're probably the next, but I don't want to get too far down.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna put myself at 4. Well,
You did impress me,
I think Stoner and Thrizy are just about ready. Right before we get into this game, who are you gonna pick and why?
I'm going Thrizy. Not just because he's my guy and I enjoy Thrizy a lot, but I enjoy Stoner just as much. But I'm gonna have to go with Thrizy on this one, just for the fact of what I've seen with the running game. But the thing is with Thrizy, he plays an amazing first half. I've noticed he's gotten 21 points in the first half on both of his games that he's played. But that second half, he's been, I think, shut out in both games. But his defense is able to hold him in the games. Other than the MacDub game, MacDub did come back, and that's what scares me. But I do got Thrizy. I'm going to say 28-14.
Well, what I was saying about Thrizy, it's all love to Thrizy, 100%. Like the same way Thrizy's your guy, Stoner's my guy, and I have a lot of faith in Stoner offensively. And like what I saw from Thrizy against Chuck, obviously, like Thrizy had his moments where he kind of struggled offensively. Obviously, he threw the 2 picks. I don't think that he's going to get away with those type. Like no shade to like Chuck, obviously, no shade to anybody. I don't think like St0ner offensively when he gets going, he really gets going. So if you make those mistakes against St0ner, you're going to have a bad time. So I think if St0ner can play his game defensively, I think he'll win this one. But I think it'll be pretty close. I'm going to say 28-24 St0ner.
Okay.
So we'll have to
St0ner
see how
does
it
get going
goes.
on offense, man. He's an offensive guy, I think. He's a late night guy that I love watching after I do my thing. Do a lot of things to him, and I really do love St0ner, man. He's one of my favorite. Like just the way he does his thing is one of my favorites.
Yeah, I mean they're both great guys, straight up, both of them.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Both amazing humans, amazing streamers,
Yep.
amazing content creators in general.
Yeah,
All right, so looks like Thrizy won the toss. He's going to elect to defer to the second half, so it will be St0ner getting the football here first. And here we go.
Yes, sir. It looks like it's going out the back of the end zone.
Alrighty.
What are you establishing here on the first drive, Kaz?
I think you got to get the run game going just to start the game off. If you don't run the football effectively, like you're gonna have a bad time. I know some people like are kind of like into this new age of where like, we're just all pass all the time, but it's like I feel like in a league like this, you got to establish the run.
Without a question. I think we have a donation there. I can't really read it because one of my monitors is very delayed and this one's very small. But I missed it. It's somebody donated
Thrizy.
20. Okay,
Yep, $20, and Travis Etienne is dropped for a 1-yard loss. So
that is for the if you're not okay, it's okay. It's a donation thing that we're doing. It's
that was St.
for the-
Breezes, by the way.
okay, St. Breezy for the Center of Suicide Awareness, mental awareness for men, especially that we're advertising here as we get a big play. But yeah, we got for men awareness. We have 100,000 discords in this thing. If you ever need help with anything, if you ever need to talk about anything, it's okay to talk about it. It's okay to come to one of us. It's okay. I hope it's okay if we come to one of you if we need you, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah, my feed's acting a little funny. My apologies, but Etienne gonna pick up about 8 on the play. My apologies for the delay, folks.
Very good. It looks like St0ner doing what we talked about. He's going to come out and run the football, man, and he's doing a little hurry up. So, love to see it.
He ain't afraid to run the football. That's for damn sure. Like he's good at mixing up run and pass. It's one thing I really admire about St0ner offensively. And we'll have to see how Thrizy responds to this early success that St0ner's having on the ground and through the air as well.
Yep, looks like we got a 2nd and 2 coming here. Looks like we got a run formation here. Yep, here comes another one. And Thrizy with a great play. Wonderful play by Thrizy.
Big play there by the linebacker. Just came right in there. Just blew him up. It's not very good blocking offensively, but it's a great reaction, great play call there by Thrizy. So now St0ner is facing a 3rd and 6. What do you do here?
You're definitely going to have to open it up, I think so. Maybe a play action, or maybe you run it and surprise them, but I think I'm passing right here. Yep, here comes a pass right here. Got a pass over the middle, and he gets in a completion. Nice play by St0ner. Well done.
Hell of a throw. I think he just had to use it. I feel like Thrizy was just a little bit overzealous on that play. He kind of stepped a little too far to the right, and St0ner was able to fit that one right in there.
Absolutely. Here comes a hurry-up offense from St0ner. Right back to the run game. He busts it outside. A huge run. That was about 14, 15 yards there.
Very good blocking there. Just hit Thrizy real quick. He ain't even know what hit him. I mean, Etienne is just a beast. And St0ner is not giving him a break here. I like this by St0ner. Just stay on top of him, man. Don't let up at all. Just stay on him. Stay on top of him.
Center. 1st and 10. He's doing some adjustments, moving back into a shotgun. His quarterback all by himself. Looks like he might bust it open here.
Yeah, St0ner has a lot of really good audibles as well.
Passes the Y for another great play. He was patient in the pocket right there. That's a 2nd and 1. What a good play. Stoner making great reads here. First, Thrizy almost had him with a user, but it looks like once again Thrizy kind of stepped out of formation there.
Yep. Just kind of got out of position. Stoner's taking advantage of it. Just think Thrizy has to relax defensively and just let the play come to him. Don't try to jump it or anything like that. Just, hold it down.
Yep, here we come from the 2nd and 1. He goes right back to ED. Right back up the middle, and another solid gain right there.
Yeah, Stoner's just doing whatever he wants offensively. This is a really good first drive for him, and now he's in the red zone. Now he's inside the 10.
And just like you said in the beginning of this game, developing the run game is so important, and that's exactly what Stoner's doing, and then he's able to, it opens up for the passing game. So it's well done right here.
Absolutely. I mean, he just has to keep his foot on the gas pedal offensively, no let up, and I think he'll be fine. We'll see what Thrizy does here with his back against the wall, though.
Rolls out to the left. He's getting kind of cornered, and Thrizy does guard that rollout to the left. Well done by Thrizy there. It's still 2nd and 8 to gain 2 yards, and 2nd and 8 on the goal line here.
Yeah, very good defensive play there by Thrizy. I feel like Stoner probably should have done something with a little more action towards the left if he was going to roll to the left like that, but overall, good defense there by Thrizy.
Yep, and here we go from the 2nd and 8. Thrizy with 3 down linemen. Looks like he's doing a lot of adjustments to his secondary. Stoner does a read option, and it is absolutely stomped by Miami Hurricane defense right there.
Yeah. And it looks like Thrizy is playing the running back. I mean, it was a pretty good it was a good defensive play regardless overall, but it just looks like he's playing against the quarterback. It's interesting. I mean, usually I'm more of a guy who plays the quarterback in that situation instead of the running back, but looks like he was going with the running back the whole way and just had a linebacker right there in the right position.
And here we go for a 3rd and 11. Or that's a what? 3rd and 11. Drops back. He jumps it off to his running back and absolutely stopped again by Thrizy. Well done in the goal line. He boxed him up here. He figured it out quickly.
Hell of a job by Thrizy to just hold it down. Don't get too upset about giving up all the yards on the drive. Just hold it down, hold in the 3, and you're good to go.
Yeah, I think that's what we call a bend, but don't break in this league right there. Well done by Thrizy to
Yes,
make his
sir.
adjustments. And
Excellent job.
looks like Stoner will be on the board first with 3 points. Clemson, what's your ideas on that first drive here from Stoner and Thrizy?
Very good first drive, play call-wise by Stoner. Thrizy was kind of on his heels the entire drive, but he was able to hold him up once he got inside the 10, and it was a great job. And I just peeped that was DJ Uiagalelei or whatever, however you say his name, who was in the game on that screen pass. So Trevor Lawrence might be hurt for Stoner. We'll have to see how that develops.
A bunch of juice moves from Thrizy right there.
Big return. Not a huge return, but he got to the 25, so it's a pretty good return overall. Almost broke that one.
All right, you're Thrizy. You just let Stoner drive down the field, but you only gave up 3 points. How important is it to keep your composure and make your stomp right here? And your first drive is Thrizy.
Well, it's been alluded to a lot. My game against D's, of course. So you just got to stick to the plan, no matter how bad it might. I mean, obviously, a 3-point game is not bad at all. And there he gets a big run for the first down by D-Bug Nasty, 12 yards on the read option. But you just got to stick to the plan. That's all you can do. Don't get too flustered. Don't get too upset. Stick to the plan. You'll be fine.
Absolutely. He comes out here on this first and down, avoids a sack and throws it away. Well done. It looks like Stoner brought out some blitz and didn't give Thrizy any time right there to even look it down the field.
Yeah, Thrizy might have had a few guys with the pressure there. Just didn't really give him any time to make any reads, so he just had to get that one away. So good defense there by Stoner.
Absolutely. We're coming out here in a 2nd and 10. Looks like we got a little triple option going here. Yep, triple option. And
I mean, he loves running the option.
Yeah, I did notice that his first few weeks.
Yep. Good job by Stoner staying there. I feel like Thrizy had the receiver that was the jet motion guy there. He could have pitched it out to him, but obviously you don't want to risk that in that situation. So he just got what he could there. Big 3rd and 10 now.
Absolutely. It looks like both guys have quarterback contain on, I think, as of right now.
Yeah, that's smart.
Out at 3rd and 10.
So I like this play here that Thrizy has developed. We'll have to see how Stoner holds it here, but I like this play at very least. We'll see how it goes for him, though. Few
Little pressure and
adjustments.
another D line for Stoner Gamer. Stoner. Stoner comes out and makes a play
Good
right
defense there. Hell of a job by the defensive line to get after greatness there. And greatness over 2. So
Yeah, I think it's too early to go for it here, so I like the decision by Thrizy to go ahead and punt this football.
yeah, it's a 3-point game. You don't want to risk anything, so you might as well just punt it away and just get a stop defensively. You already got 1. You gave it 3, but you can hold them again.
Yeah, great punt from Thrizy right there. I tell you what, the G12 is top level punting.
Yeah. I don't know what Stoner was doing there. He didn't have his punt return out there, so he had to move a guy back there. But I feel like he was just making sure there was no going for it on 4th down. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, everybody, Stoner is here to play. Shocking people again, man. Here we go. He rolls out another. Ooh, knocked out there.
Well, it's good to see that Lawrence is still here, but you can't take hits like that.
Yeah,
But
Lawrence got laid.
yeah, and the receiver got laid out as well.
Yeah, he did. That was just both guys got freaking wrecked there. We got 2nd and 10 coming out here. Looks like Stoner is trying going a little bit deeper in the playbook. He comes right out here in a run game. Miami all over it there, and it's now 3rd and 10.
Yeah, just good defense there by Thrizy. Just wrapping him up and not letting him get a whole lot. So now Stoner's in a 3rd and 10 situation. And I'm really enjoying this 3-3-5 luck that Thrizy runs. I mean, you got a lot of speed on this defense overall. And I feel like as long as he doesn't let Stoner do whatever he wants, like I think this defense will be completely fine.
Yeah, I like to call it the spread defense. Is like the spread of the defensive side of the ball. Stoner almost runs out of bounds. Almost with a big catch right there, but it gets stopped. A good user by Thrizy to come down right there. That was really good. The pickup by Thrizy.
Hell of a job by Thrizy to break that. Because honestly, those type of plays where you roll the quarterback out and you fire it to that wide open guy, it goes for a big gain if you're not on your P's and Q's. Thrizy did a great job of shutting it down, though.
Yeah, we kind of see Stoner come out in something different. He kind of showed us what a lot of people thought he would do there. What are your thoughts on that? Kind of abandoning what he did on the first drive and kind of go all out right there.
I mean, there's a muff there, but luckily Thrizy able to hold on to it. But yeah, I mean you got to stick with what works, man. You can't just deviate from it just to do whatever. Like, you got to stick with what works on the first drive. It maybe changed a few things up, but I feel like Stoner completely went away from what he did in the first drive. I feel like he was trying to go for too many big plays, and that could come back to bite him.
Yeah, here comes Thrizy on the first down. Gets a 2nd and 4 right there. Good run play by Thrizy. He has a wonderful field advantage. The field has flipped for Thrizy.
Yep. I mean, not a good punt. I think Stoner was trying to get the muff going there, but now he might pay the price for it. Thrizy's already in field goal range.
Absolutely. They're coming out here at 2nd and 4. Thrizy looks like he's going to be running the ball right up the gut here again.
Yeah, and Stoner looks like he's in either a dime or he's in a 4-3 spread type defensive formation.
Yeah, it looks like his D-line got over there, but Thrizy goes right past him with the speed. D-Bog Nasty, which is a big name that has developed in the G12, man. D-Bog is something else that Thrizy's developed there.
D-Bog has been a problem for the first few weeks of the season.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Stoner has to get away from doing the dime package stuff. Especially when he's in a run formation like that, you got to switch immediately. But now he's in what looks like a nickel or 4-3. That's a 4-3.
You got a little motion from the B wide receiver, and he does hit that B wide receiver coming off that motion. Good read there. Stoner was there to stop him.
Yep.
It's 2nd and 2 now.
Very good read there by Thrizy. Don't try to go for the big play on first down. Just get what you can. It's almost the end of the quarter. And we are going to hit the end of the quarter. Stoner with a 3-0 lead over Thrizy. And what did you think of the first quarter?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked what Stoner did on his first drive. He came out and just applied dominance right there. I did not like what and Thrizy eventually made his adjustments there in the goal when we got in the scoring position, and he stopped and held Stoner to 3, which was well done by Thrizy. I did not like what Stoner did on his second drive, like we talked about moments ago. I would love to see Stoner just apply that. I think he maybe got shook up because Thrizy did stop him there, but there was no need to because he absolutely rolled down the field.
Yeah, you just got to go back to what he did in the first drive, and I think they'll be okay. Thrizy made a pretty good adjustment as well. Like on that second 10, Stoner's trying to run. Not really a fan of running it to the boundary in general, especially like sweep or toss plays. You want to run those to the field, obviously the side with more green grass in front of you, but I don't know. Like I feel like Stoner just has to calm down, get back to his game plan, and I think he'll be fine.
Yeah,
Thrizy's doing a good job of bouncing back though.
Yeah, I'm real happy with both of these guys. Stoner definitely coming out here showing that his defense, held Thrizy to 0 points, but Thrizy here comes out in this beginning of the second quarter, 2nd and 2. Here we go.
So
It's like
is
we
it
got
a
two
shotgun?
deep guys, Lion X.
Stoner with a late adjustment there as well.
Got the halfback. Thrizy rolls out to the right. He's going to get the first down. He's going to break a tackle right here. Breaks another tackle.
Oh,
and
hated
goes out on the
greatness. Oh, he's so close.
one. Wow, what a
So
play by Thrizy.
close. It's a complete breakdown defensively by Stoner as well. I mean, Hated Greatness has a lot of speed, man. You got to have a spy on him, or you are going to have a bad time, as they say.
Absolutely. Here we come from 1st and goal. Thrizy gonna get stomped by the Clemson defense right there on the 1 yard line. I thought that was an easy touchdown, but that guy came out of right field to stop him. Thrizy coming up real quick. He hurry up, not even thinking about it here. Here we go.
Yep.
2nd and goal. Still
I mean,
in
great job by
that
Stoner to
offense.
shut that down. That hole's wide open, but he shut it down quickly.
Quarterback sneak gets absolutely stuffed right there. Stoner playing good. It's 3rd and goal.
Yeah,
Wow.
those
That was
QB
great
sneaks in this
defense.
game are so hit or miss. Like, obviously, like when we played against each other week 1, you had to do a couple of them in a row for him to work. But yeah, those sneaks, they're very
Learning
fickle.
quickly
Like,
that, they work very well on offline dynasties, but there's some things that you can do on defense that can make it very difficult. I know a lot of guys that do a lot of things with the quarterback. As Thrizy does a read option, and that's going to be a first touchdown of the day for Thrizy, 6-3. What real good play right there. That was an option play.
yep, read option right there all the way. Stoner wasn't able to adjust to it, and Thrizy takes the lead now.
Here comes Miami.
Great
Look
job
at
by the
Thrizy
O-line
down
as
there,
well.
showing that U off, baby.
Yeah. As a Florida State fan, that breaks my heart. But it's okay. Like, I mean, it's Miami versus Clemson. I'm not a fan of either team, but,
Absolutely, Miami. Here we go with the kickoff. Thrizy coming off. He made the field goal, so it's 7-3. Stoner's going to get the ball next. As we've talked about, Stoner needs to go back to that first drive mechanics that he had, that game plan. It's going to be interesting what we see here from Stoner. Thrizy's kind of picking up on defense. We're seeing a little couple things. We've seen some user skills, so it's going to be a good second drive right here from Stoner.
Stoner just has to be patient. Let the game come to him. Don't try to get it all in one play. Just just go back to exactly what he did the first drive. He'll be okay. But if he goes back to that second drive, Thrizy is going to have every bit of momentum. He already does, but his read option.
Trevor Lawrence right here, read option. Yeah, beautiful run by Trevor Lawrence with the wheels, baby. He got it first down. Good pickup for Stoner right there.
So now I see Stoner's giving Thrizy a bit of his own medicine there with the read option. And,
Yep,
I mean, we'll have to see if...
Thrizy.
Yeah, we'll see how he adjusts. Thrizy did make a bit of an adjustment there. I just missed it because my feed keeps going in and out, but did make an adjustment. Maybe made it so he's adjusted to the quarterback now. And this time, hand off to Etienne. I keep going back and forth. Etienne. Picks up 7 yards on the play, though.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go with ET for the rest of the game. ET,
Etienne.
another great run there. 2nd and 3 here.
I've just seen it pronounced so many different ways. I've seen Etienne, Etienne, but Etienne, I got you, hardcore, thank you. And Etienne up the middle picks up about 4, and he gets the first.
Yep, it looks like we're seeing Stoner might be having an ear in the booth here, going right back to that run game, man, and he is applying it.
Yeah, like, I mean, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it, man, as they say.
Absolutely. Here we come, coming out on a 1st and 10. We got another shotgun formation. We got a pass play here. Halfback angle, and he hits the comeback route and gets laid out. But what a play. That was a good read by Stoner right there.
Very good read there. And Rogers able to get past the 40. It's a little bit of a breakdown in coverage there by Thrizy. And Stoner is doing exactly what I said he should do. Just stay patient. Let the game come to you, my man.
Absolutely, absolutely.
A lot of speed on this Clemson team. I think the corners might have some trouble there.
HD, thank you for the follow, by the way.
Absolutely. Welcome in. Here we come with the read option, but that adjustment Thrizy made just after that other read option looks like it paid off right there. Second and 14.
I think that lineman got in the way of Stoner's vision, which is why he kept it there. But Thrizy had that lockdown regardless. Like, I think ETN was going to get blown up anyways, so he just had to make a decision, decided to keep it. But I think in that situation, you just got to give it to ETN, let him eat the hit.
Ooh, and we see S0ner kind of hint back to what he's known for there, and it almost gets picked off right there by the Miami Hurricanes.
He has to stay patient. I know you just lost 4, but that doesn't mean go straight for the jugular, man. I feel like something underneath would have been a little bit better in that situation.
Yeah.
Got very lucky there.
Yeah, 3rd and 14 coming out here with S0ner. Got a halfback angle. He's staying in the pocket this time. He hits a guy, almost has him, but Thrizy stops him right here.
Oh, he just missed him. That would have been a first down. Oh my goodness, he missed him. So what does S0ner do here? I mean, you're at the 40. It's 4th and 14. I would punt this, honestly. I'm not a fan of going for it in this situation. It looks like S0ner's going to punt. Could run a fake, but I think Thrizy's going to get ready for a fake here as he stays in his 3-3-5 defense.
Yeah, I know what MacDub would say, but I think I'm going to go ahead and punt this football as well. It's 7-3. It's still early. There's plenty of time. I think S0ner gets the ball at half as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, actually, Thrizy gets the ball first.
Okay, Thrizy
gets
the ball.
There's
4 minutes left.
Yeah.
I liked it.
So, Thrizy's in a good situation here. I mean, if he can get points quickly, we could be looking at a 2-for-1 situation. Like, we can score in, like, the next 2 minutes or so. Like, I think he's in a good position. But here's a little jet sweep action.
We've seen a lot of
jet sweeps from
seen a lot of jet sweeps from Thrizy in the week 1. I think I've seen jet sweep is pretty well used, a little bit more than offline dynasties. I felt like, and that's a good play by coming out here 2nd and 1. Hurry up offense, does a handoff to the running back right there, and he gets a 3rd and 2. Sorry, it was 2nd and 7.
Good run by D-Wog there, and honestly, I just think both of these guys should just stick with the run game. Don't give up on it, and you don't got to try to get it all in one play. That's S0ner's big problem offensively right now, and Thrizy's doing a better job, just taking what's there for him, taking what the defense gives him. And this is a big 3rd and 2 here. Can S0ner get a stop? We'll have to see.
Right up the gut with D-Bog. What a guy. That was a
easy.
Beautiful run.
Easy. Good play call there by Thrizy. I like the little misdirection he had there. And he was able to go to the weak side and get the first. And S0ner didn't go hit him.
That misdirection in these G12 games, man, I tell you what, they're very used, and they're used greatly. I know Yofi tends to do that misdirection out of the shotgun as well. It's Thrizy does it too, so well done. Here we go, coming from 1st and 10, another motion play. Coming in a pass play here. Dumps it. Oh, no, S0ner gets him with a sack right there. A big play from S0ner's defense.
That is huge for S0ner. I mean, a 2nd and 17 with this much time left, that could be demoralizing to Thrizy. But we'll see how he responds now. He had wide open, too.
Yeah, for like the whole time. That was crazy. But it looks like he's going to come out with a read option here. Gets absolutely stumped by that Clemson defense. 3rd and 21 now. Wow. S0ner defense made 2 great plays here.
I can see why he was trying to go to the read option. Obviously, it's like quick. It'll give you a few yards, make 3rd down a little less harsh. But S0ner just played it perfectly.
Yeah, here we go. 3rd and 21. It's going to have to be. Do you try to just get yards and maybe punt it off? Do you got a long play that you tend to go to?
Yeah, I mean, I usually go, he got a big first down. Good defense, but it's a flag on the play.
Oh, no.
And that is going to be a holding call, I believe. No, roughing the passer, actually.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I just saw S0ner dive, like, really, really early on. He dove, like, right after he threw it, so.
Huge
must have taken up
right there.
Hated greatness there. It's just he would have had the first regardless, but that's just a big mistake there by S0ner. I think he just got really overzealous going for the sack, and he ended up getting called for the penalty there.
as we come out in that triple option, and there's just a little bit too much speed right there on that Clemson defense for that triple option. He made the right read, I think, right there, but just Clemson's defense is just real good on that.
Yeah, great job by S0ner to bounce back. Obviously, gave up a big play, had a big penalty on top of it. It's easy to get down on yourself in those situations, but he did a pretty good job of, holding it down. We'll have to see what he does on these next 2 downs.
We come out here, 2nd and 11. He rolls out to the right. Thrizy with hated greatness, busts it out. He's wig-wagging. Oh, good play right there from Thrizy. Picks up a bunch of yards.
Yeah, again, S0ner has to do something to keep him in the pocket. I don't know if you got to put a spy on him. I don't know if you just have your ends do QB contain, but you got to stop this at this point. Like, you got to find a way to shut him down. His hated greatness is going to eat him all day if he continues this.
Yeah, other than that big 3rd and 21 play, the 2 times I think hated greatness has got outside of the pocket has absolutely killed him, as he gets another big play for S0ner's defense right here on that halfback to the outside. I think Thrizy has done so much better with attacking that middle. I don't think he has enough speed to get outside on this Clemson defense.
Yeah, Clemson's defense is just way too fast and just way too aware of what Thrizy's doing on these jet sweeps, some of these read options as well. But we'll have to see what he does in the 2nd and 10. Last 2nd and 10, he got a big gain with greatness.
Breaks a tackle, gets all the way down to about the 5-yard line. Oof. Great misdirection.
That spin move, though.
Yeah.
Man, Thrizy thinks he's me now.
D-Bug Nasty is for sure nasty without a question, man. He has made a name for himself in this G12.
And this is excellent clock management by Thrizy, by the way. John D. Rob just made that point. I mean, S0ner's going to have like a minute to do something.
And Thrizy goes back to this outside run. I just don't. Sometimes you might have to abandon this play because that Clemson D once again just stumps that.
I think Thrizy just got way too thirsty looking for the touchdown there because he ran his guy back trying to get D-Rob to the corner, and that just bit him right in the butt. Good job by S0ner, though.
Yeah, I've seen that a lot in Madden, that running away from the defender thing. Is that a thing in Madden? I know you play a lot of Madden, and I've seen a lot of things like that where they run away.
You can get away with it in Ultimate Team, but not so much in like offline franchise if you're playing Sim. Like if you're playing competitive, then like you can get away with it. Oh,
pass interference.
He missed a big play there.
His own teammate.
Yeah, his own teammate ran right into him. Oof. But now a big 3rd and goal. I mean, you got to do something to the end zone here. Yeah, I think he should just ate the ball there. Now he's kind of put himself in a situation where he has to get it all in one play now.
Here we go, 3rd and goal. Thrizy makes a throw, and wide open in the corner of the end zone. Big touchdown by Thrizy on his 3rd and goal. Wow, what a play right there.
Frog drives car right in the corner.
With the Dilford Dimer, baby. Love to see it. Big touchdown. 14 points for Thrizy and Clemson. If you're S0ner, what's in your mind right now, Kaz? What are you thinking?
I got to get into the end zone right now. Like in these 52 seconds, S0ner has to score now. Thrizy gets the ball at the halves, and if S0ner does not get points on it, even a field goal would do something. But I mean, obviously, I'm thinking touchdown on these 52 seconds. Because if you don't score and Thrizy gets the ball back, you might be out of this game early in the 3rd.
Oh, yeah. With 50 seconds, you got 2 timeouts. If you're S0ner, you must get points right here. You got to get a points before halftime, before Thrizy. It's a nitty-gritty 14-3, but if you're S0ner, you must get points here. Got to get something going. He's doing great. It's just he's making a few things that he abandons what's getting him to where he's like getting down the field and then abandons, and that's what's kind of hurting him. As he comes out here on 1st and 10, rolls out to the right, makes a deep, dangerous – oh, and he caught it up to the 47-yard line. What a play. What a catch right there.
So I'm going to go back into my bag of cliches with that one and say sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, because I don't know what S0ner's thinking there.
Oh, my God.
There's still plenty of time. You don't have to take a shot there, but – it worked. I can't really say a whole lot negative about it, but
as he bails out to the left right here, 1st and 10, avoids the sack, makes a dimer throw to ET. I think that's who that was. Another huge play. I'm gonna start calling this the S0ner play, man. This play he does is absolutely insane.
So A good friend, my boy Blackjack has a saying: "When you yeet, you win." And I think Stoner must have talked to Blackjack before this game because, I mean, he's just yeeting now. He's trying to get down the field with a quickness. Vertical Purse, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Well, we appreciate you at G12. My apologies.
Here we go. Play action. He almost runs out to the right and instead he hits it over the middle to X right there. Stoner is moving, and he is moving absolutely quickly.
Yeah, but he has a big sense of urgency here. And Yofi donating $66 to the Center for Suicide Awareness. Thank you so much, Yofi. We appreciate you.
Huge, Yofi. Thank you so much for
Huge
the $66,
66.
man. Absolutely beautiful to the charity. That's absolutely much love, Yofi. Thank you so much for that.
You're the real
What a
MVP,
guy
Yofi.
is.
Yofi.
What a guy, man.
What a guy.
Legendary in the community, without any questions.
And he's using my favorite team.
Big touchdown coming from Stoner
Ooh,
over the
let's
middle,
go,
and he
baby.
does get in. Wow, a big play from Clemson. I mean, what a freaking drive from Stoner. Has some of his Stoner special plays in this drive, and then he comes down, hits it over the middle, right over the middle linebacker. Touchdown,
Yeah.
Stoner for 14-10.
That linebacker didn't even move. If I'm Thrizy, I'm furious. And Stoner going for 2.
Oh my! He does a fake field goal and he gets it. Stoner gets 11 points right there. What a drive! What a way to cap off this. Oh my God!
That's the Stoner that I know I love, man. Let me tell you.
I swear
That is
Stoner's
Stoner
not
right
gonna
there.
do that.
In the words of Michael Cole, that's a vintage Stoner. If you know, you
What a
know.
play! Oh, Miami breaks the
Oh,
tackle.
but-
He's going out. Oh, he gets it up to the 15.
Oh,
This is a
big
field goal.
return.
Thrizy can get a field goal on this drive. Man, this game has escalated, and it has escalated quickly, man. It's getting intense before the second half.
Yep. It's going back and forth, man. This is a fight right now. This is a dog fight.
If you're Thrizy with 2 timeouts here, you got to get at least 3 points, man. You got the opportunity to do it. This would be huge to get 3. If not a touchdown.
Yeah. Just take a quick shot over the middle. You have 2 timeouts. Try to get this first, and maybe you can take a shot to the end zone here. But he's going to throw underneath.
Yeah, look
I
like he
don't
had
like
A
that
there.
play. I think he's settled there. He had a guy open down the field as well. So I think that was that was open down the field.
Yeah, that was a good play defensive-wise for Stoner's team. And, again, we can sit here in the booth, and you know just as much as I do, Kaz, we see things, everything sitting up on top here, and it's completely different down there on the field.
Yeah, when they in the trenches, it's a lot different because you got the bullets flying and whatnot. So
Oh, yeah,
can't be
Thrizy
too mad
rolls
at him
out
for
to the
missing
right.
that.
Intercepted by Yofi, and he's going to take it back. He's down the 40. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
what this game
my
is getting wild.
goodness.
Wow, 3 seconds. What a
Wow.
play by Stoner's defense right there. Holy cow.
I don't know what Thrizy was doing there. I mean, he just threw across his body. He's trying to force something that's not there. And now he's put himself in a position where Stoner can possibly tie this ball game up going into the half. Stoner, whether he makes or misses his field goal, he has the momentum right now.
Oh, man. Here we go. He's going to call a timeout. Does he have the leg here? I don't know.
I'm not so sure how good that kicker is for Clemson. I think I would probably just yeet it and see what happens.
We got the third leg kicker. That's a deep one. Now it looks like Stoner's going to come out here in a normal offense. Looks like he's going 4
He's probably
wide.
going Hail Mary. He's
yeah.
going 4 verts or Hail Mary.
Stoner special right here. Doug Flutie, golden right here. I already know it's
He's
coming.
going for the lead.
Here we go. And here comes Stoner, drops back. No, he stays in the pocket. He's going to stay in the pocket, throw it a little offset.
Oh, he yeeted
Trevor
it.
Lawrence with
Aw.
and it's going to end the second half on the Hail Mary. What a first half right there, Kaz.
Ooh.
What is going on, man? What are you thinking?
I think with that interception, Stoner has all the momentum now. Thrizy, honestly, I think he would have been better served to just sit on the ball there and not put Stoner in that situation where he could possibly get a touchdown or a field goal. But overall, good half of football from both of them. I think Stoner did a great job bouncing back. Obviously, like, it's easy to get down on yourself when you're down by a few scores, but Stoner did a great job in those 52 seconds getting down the field. He got lucky on a few of those plays. Again, like, he's kind of just yeeting to win at that point, but it worked out for him. So I can't really say too much negative about it.
No, Stoner definitely flipped the momentum there at the end of the second half. I mean, we've seen some Stoney specials right there.
Yeah.
And it was absolutely beautiful done. He got over and got a touchdown. Went for 2-point conversion on the fake field goal. The cojones on that guy, man. I love it, baby. I love it.
Ballsy call there. And if it works, it works. You can't really say a whole lot about it if it doesn't work, you know?
Yeah. I think that's the first fake field goal to the G12 right there. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure that it's 100%.
Sheesh. First ever. Well, I mean, who better than Stoner to come out with it, right?
Oh, yeah. That's if anybody was going to do it, I had a feeling it would probably be Stoner if I had to guess who was going to do that. Going into the second half, what adjustments do you think you need to see from both guys right here?
I think as far as Thrizy goes, I think he just has to be patient offensively, especially on that last drive. I mean, you can play for a field goal in that situation and still be good, but I think he was really trying to go for a touchdown there, and it cost him a possible 3 points or even 6 if he plays his cards right. But I think offensively, Thrizy just has to play his game, just relax. You have the lead right now. You're getting the ball in the second half. You can go up by 2 scores. Play it smart. Don't get too overzealous, and you'll be okay. I feel like Stoner on the other side, you just got to go back to he just has to go back to what happened on that first drive. Like, obviously, he got down the field quickly on those Hail Marys when he was throwing near the end of the half. But I mean, that luck will only get you so far, and that's not something that you want to live and die by. So just go back to what you did the first drive, run the football, and if you got a dink and dunk, just take shots if they're there. Don't try to force anything. And I think Stoner has a good chance to come back into this football game. This game is far from over, guys.
Oh, without a doubt. As we've seen in this end of the second half there, I think Thrizy does. Thrizy, this is what I kind of talked about with Thrizy, and this is no shot. I have noticed that when he played Mac and then he played his last week game, this is what I was talking about. When Thrizy can high fly, man, he really can. It's just he gets into that thing where he kind of gets maybe not really boxed up, but he makes a few plays that can change the whole, the rest of the half or the rest of the game. So hopefully Thrizy can just go back to what has got him to those 14 points. And as in with Stoner, I love the run game in the first drive. I think he needs to go back to that. I know you can't depend on that end of the half type of offense. There's no way you're gonna. It's EA just won't allow it. I'll tell you that. And I know Thrizy's good enough to stop it. So Stoner needs to, when he gets the ball. I know Thrizy gets ball here. Thrizy needs to develop that run game. I think he needs to stop going outside because that Clemson defense is way too fast. He's attacked the middle and he's done successfully attacked the middle, and I think he needs to go back there.
Yeah, I mean, going to your point, first drive, I'm running up the middle. I'm going dives. I'm going draw plays. Worst case scenario, I'm going power O or something like that. But, all the sweeps, all the stretches, they got to be thrown out now. Clemson's defense is too fast. You go up the middle, you're negating their speed. And I think we're back with the second half now. Is Clemson going to punt it or kick it away now?
I believe Thrizy can figure it out and get and develop this offense. I don't think it's, like you said, this game's a lot of time left and it's just starting as Miami comes up. And he's going to start off with the ball here.
Yep, pretty good return, too, up to about the 25, it looks like. I think he's trying to take a page out of the hardcore playbook.
As we look at Thrizy's next opponents, he's going to be playing me week 4 at Cincinnati, and then he's got Rocky Top. Then he's got Hardcore's Penn State, D's Diabetes, and then he's got you. I mean, that does not get easy at all. That's some of the top of the line right there.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, you got to be looking. I know, obviously you're commentating this game, but I know you're scouting a little bit as well, just watching what he's doing.
Stoner's going to come up with a big sack right there. Another defensive play that's going to drop Thrizy back deep right here. Wow, what a play by Stoner's defense again.
Great play defensively by Stoner. I mean, everybody was covered there, but Thrizy I think he's just trying to press too much. You just got to stick with the run, man. You're putting yourself in a hole here on 2nd and 20.
As we come out here in a read option, and it looks like he's going to pick up nothing. 3rd and 20. This is not the way we would have loved to see Thrizy come out here. It almost kind of looks like Thrizy, we've seen Thrizy. I don't think I've seen too much of Thrizy do this, but it kind of looks like Thrizy's taken a little page of Stoner's book with kind of the way when he does pass this, he kind of abandons the pocket a little early.
Yeah, he really is just like running away. I mean, I do it a little bit too. I think that's like kind of like a thing all three of us do. But I mean, you got to stay in the pocket and just have faith in greatness.
Here comes
Because
his
his name
greatness.
is greatness for a reason.
Yeah, and he
Oh,
almost
and he
used it.
just missed him. Just missed him there.
I think without a doubt you punt here, right?
Yeah,
Without no question.
you're basically, if you go for it, you're gift wrapping field position to Stoner. But
I think I would have seen
I just-
hated greatness run there. Honestly, that was me.
I just did not like the play calling there by Thrizy. Great job by Stoner defensively, but I really, really was not a fan of the play calling there at all.
Yeah, I didn't like the sack right there, and then he tried to do the read option. It just got stuffed. It just got stuffed. And like I said, I want to see Thrizy get back to that right up the gut running, man. That's got him this 14-point lead, I think. As Stoner comes out here on defense, 1st and 10. We're going to see, here we go, a pass play coming off. He scrolls out to the right here. Looks like he's going back to it. He's going to throw off his back foot right into triple, and it gets intercepted by Thrizy. And this is what we were saying. You can't depend on this type of gameplay. What a play. Way to bounce back right there from Thrizy.
You live by the yeet, you die by the yeet. And Stoner just, he ain't dead, but
No.
he just took a shot.
Yeah, and it
There.
looks like Thrizy
And
was
honestly,
actually
you
ready
got
for
to
that.
get back to your regular offense. I think this is what I was a little bit afraid of as far as Stoner goes. He's completely thrown his game plan offensively into the garbage, and it's just depending on these Hail Marys, and it's just he has a series that he calls One Play Chuck, I believe, or something like that. Or no,
I think so.
One Play Andy. I'm sorry, One
Yeah,
Play
we'll
Andy.
play Andy.
He cannot do One Play Andy stuff in the G12.
That's hating
He's not gonna
greatness
get away
comes
with
right
it.
here out of that read option, man, and picks up about 12. And here comes Thrizy from the shotgun. He's going to pass himself. He does a quick throw to the slot, breaks the tackle, going up to the middle. Thrizy breaking it, and touchdown, Miami, baby. Here
Gone
we go.
like a girl in a country song, as my boy Nitro Guy says.
Wow, what a play
Ooh.
from Thrizy right there. And there he is flexing that U, baby. We got Miami on the board quickly here, and things we did not think were going to happen. We're talking all this stuff, and Thrizy busts it wide open right there. What a play.
Yeah, I mean, both of these guys' first drives just. I mean, Thrizy, great job to bounce back offensively, and a great play there for him. Stoner, how are you going to respond? Because the 4 verts, the Hail Marys, are not going to work. So you got to run your actual offense, and you got to, you can't just chuck the ball down the field and expect to beat anybody in this league, let alone Thrizy, who's a very good user.
Yeah, I believe it's there. I think he's got an ear in the booth here. I think he realizes that that's not going to work. I think I have a real high thinking that he's going to be going back to, maybe hopefully he does go back to something similar, nothing a little bit less risky than what he did last possession and then the end of the half.
Yeah, I mean, what he did on the first drive of the game works, and he's lining up. Oh, it doesn't look like he's lining up in that formation again. So maybe he's running his
and
actual offense.
Miami Hurricane misses. He's going to bust it out.
Oh, he's gone.
Almost intercepted.
He might be
Oh,
gone.
and he gets
Oh.
caught from the back right there.
Oh,
Wow.
I thought he was
got real
gone.
lucky on that one.
Well, I think Stoner realizes now that the yeeting isn't going to work. Now he's going to his regular offense. So
Here we go.
we'll see
Hurry
how
up
long he
offense.
sustains this. He just has to keep his composure, and he'll be okay.
Trevor Lawrence goes to the left a little bit. A good throw to the spin move, and another about 12-yard gain right there from the Clemson offense, making it a little bit more safer. We've seen one run play so far this half. I don't think St0ner has ran the ball once. Maybe
Nope,
a
he's
couple
only had
times
these.
completely.
He had the pick, and he had the last 2 plays so far, and Thrizy tried the run, and that's he's run twice so far. The read option
comes
that
the
got
run right
snuffed
here,
out,
right
they
up
got
the
it
middle.
first last time.
And another about 8-yard gain from ET. There we go. There's that run play. Good play by
There you
St0ner
go.
right there.
Yep, Stoner just has to stay patient, just run his offense the way he's supposed to run his offense. And now he's looking a lot better. Now he's looking focused.
Yeah, he
He's
definitely
not-
got the flow.
He can, I mean, you want a touchdown, but a field goal makes it a 1-score game, so a field goal won't be the worst thing in the world on this drive.
As he come out with a little misdirection right there, another good run by ET. I mean, I think what is ET probably top? I would even say top 2 running back in the game. I think you got to feed the guy. Got to feed
Yeah,
him.
you got to give him the ball. I mean, even if you're throwing it to him, you got to have ETN involved in your passing game or your running, just your offense in general. You got to have him involved.
As
Otherwise, your
EC
offense is going to
bounces off the
sputter.
lineman right there, and it's going to be another. Got a little lucky right there. Those good,
Yeah.
good, almost a stomped right there by the Monitor team as he picks up about 7 right there, 2nd and 3, and he goes right back into this hurry up. I think Stoner sees it, and he is flowing, not giving Thrizy any time to make any adjustments or get out of a defensive package.
Yeah.
ET's tired,
I
though.
don't. Yeah, he is. That's the big problem with running no huddle. Your running back's going to get tired. Your receivers are going to get tired. Your line's going to get tired.
Trevor Lawrence bounces out to the left, and it gets absolutely rocked right there. Looks like Thrizy had a little answer for that little rollout right there. Well played by Thrizy's defense.
Yeah, at that point, you don't want to put Lawrence in danger. You just got to throw that away if nothing's open. But big 3rd and 4 here. Again, Stoner shouldn't try to force anything. Just try to get the first down here, work for another set of downs. A field goal makes it a 1-score game, so you'll be okay.
Absolutely. That 2-point conversion and put them between one touchdown. We come out here 3rd and 4, loaded on the left side of the line. 3 down linemen in that spread defense from Miami. Looks like Stoner sends his X into motion, going into the right side.
I think Thrizy's looking for the run here.
Yep, and he opened it up for ET, and Thrizy was looking for the run. Good call, Kaz. And Miami's defense absolutely stops that one.
Yeah, he brought that linebacker up there. JR, the boss, was right near the line. He was looking for the run. I think Stoner was trying to confuse him by moving that receiver to the right, and it didn't fool him a lick. So Stoner has to kick the field goal here.
Is that what you're doing? You're kicking the field goal to put this in 7?
Yeah, you don't want to risk it, especially after you just lost about 5 yards. I'll just take the 3, make it a 1-score game, and then just pray for my defense. Not even just pray, but just work to get the stop defensively.
As he gets it in, and it is going to be a 1-touchdown game right here. As Clemson makes that field goal, it's going to be 14-21. Thrizy's about to get the kickoff. Kaz, what are you thinking? What are you doing if you're Thrizy? Do you come back out in that high fire, and are you trying to still get that running game going? What's your ideal here?
I'm just going to come out running and doing exactly what we were saying in the booth. Just run up the middle, negate the speed that Stoner has defensively with Clemson, and just run the clock as much as possible. I think if he tries to go for too much here, he could be putting himself in the same position he put himself in towards the end of the half. But Stoner has to get a 3 and out here, in my opinion, to really get the momentum going.
Absolutely. As we got the pop-up going, that was the G12 weekly show. That's at 8. I didn't see the day. I missed it, but we got the Big Ten standing. Ohio State at number 1, Notre Dame at 2, Miami, Thrizy's team at 3. It's a little behind there, but I missed the day of the G12 weekly show, but yeah, definitely got to stay tuned in that. We have a bunch of things that not only just games every week, we have a bunch of cool things that get done, man. That just like recruiting thing that eMix does. We have a weekly show that MacDub puts on with the guys, and that we just so much more into this league that you can find out and dive into, and from all the streamers throughout the week, throughout up to game days. As we have the SEC standings right here with Penn State at number 1, Oklahoma State number 2, South Carolina number 3, my Bearcats at 4, 1 and 2, Clemson 0-1. It looks like everybody in the Big Ten has played a game.
Yep. But Clemson really not trying to fall too far behind. 0-2 is going to be very hard to come back from, especially with how good Penn State's been so far.
Yep, as we come out here in a 2nd and 11 across the middle, Milo with the play. He's going to get the first down plus some. Good play right there by Thrizy. Nothing crazy. Gets what he does and gets about 14 or so on that one.
Yep, offensively, same thing I said about Stoner. Thrizy just has to stay patient. Don't go for too much here. Just grab the lead. You can control the clock. The game's in your hand at this point. I mean, as long as you just don't try to go for too much unless it's actually there, I think Thrizy's in a good position here.
Yep, and also if you are new to the channel, we also have a Discord, exclamation point Discord, as Fantasy did right there. You get even more in depth with the league. We also have a waiting list for possibly getting into the G12. There's also a bunch of things that we're going to be doing in the future, as in giveaways. There's a big play right there from Thrizy. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to get a big gain right there. Well done by Thrizy. Looks like Thrizy is diming up right here. Plus, what a play right there.
Exactly. And again, like if the big play is there, take it. But obviously you want to slow the pace down a little bit if you're Thrizy with the lead, but it's like you still want to build upon the lead as well. And if you have a big play there, go for it. Just if it's not there, don't try to force it. But if it's there, send it.
Yep, as we got Thrizy coming out here on 1st and 10. He does bounce it outside on that fake run, and he's going to bust it out. He's going up the sideline. Thrizy on the 20, the 10. Miami's got 1, and he gets stopped about the 4 or 5 yard line. What a play by Thrizy right there. Anonymous has donated $100 to the charity. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. Wow. Can we get some hype in the chat right there? What a charity. Thank you so much.
A whole Benjamin. Thank you so much, Anonymous. We appreciate you.
Wow.
Amazing.
Thank you. Anonymous. Wow. That's absolutely huge, man. That's a beautiful thing. It's such a good charity that we're doing it for. As we get a touchdown from Miami Hurricane, another ride up the gut like we've been talking about all game, and Miami's going to go up 28-14. Look at Thrizy busting the Miami D-Bog Nasty shirt. Wow.
That's pretty dope, though. He has a D-Bog Nasty shirt. That is dope.
Yeah. With
I mean, it'd be a little more dope if it wasn't Miami, but, that's just my own bias speaking.
Wow.
But, all right.
We got a game. Thrizy is looks like he's figured it out on offense. 2 straight, other than the first drive out of the second half. Thrizy made a great play on defense, scored on that drive, and then he comes down, stops him again on defense, and then comes right down here. Oh, he gives up a 3 and then goes down and scores another touchdown. Thrizy looks like he's figuring something out here. 28-14 as he goes off to kick it here to Clemson. What are you doing if you're Clemson? If you're St0nergamer right here?
Staying patient. You still got 2 minutes in this quarter and then a whole 4th quarter to go. You're still in this game, but the last thing that St0ner needs to do, which I'm kind of worried he's going to do, is go back to the forward verts. Because if he does that and he throws a pick, this game is going to be over, in my opinion.
Absolutely. As we see St0ner come out here on the first and 10 right here in the shotgun formation. He's going to do a pass play. He rolls instantly out to the left. Looks like he's looking for that running back, and he does. Oh no, and he does not get him, and he misses ET out of the backfield right there.
Just misses him too. I feel like he should have thrown it to ETN a little sooner. He had him open, but I think he was just looking for something a little bigger. But you just got to take what the defense gives you in that situation. You don't want to force anything into coverage. Obviously, you're down 2 scores. A turnover might be the dagger. So St0ner just again has to be patient here.
As
the Kruger
donates $50 to the charity. Thanks everyone for helping us reach our goal. Let's see how much more we can raise. Thank you. Yes, we have reached the 500 goal. Thanks to you guys. Thank you so much. And it's also for the charity. Too many people throughout the world take their own lives every day. As we get another $15 donation from Anonymous, take their lives every day. We can help. If you need help, get it. There's a million Discords, like we say multiple times, that you guys can come and talk to. Mental illness for men is so important. I know as we're growing up, as we're told as men, that we don't have to talk about our feelings and things like that. And I'm just letting you guys know, man, if you ever need to talk to somebody, I'm here. I know Kaz is here. I know anybody, any streamer in the G12, anybody in the community is willing to help. So thank you guys so much. It's absolutely grateful for you guys to help us reach that goal for this beautiful charity that we're doing for here at the G12. Thank you guys. I really do appreciate every single one of you guys. And thank you, Kruger, Anonymous, for the big donations tonight. Absolutely grateful.
Yeah, and that definitely touches close to home for me, and I really appreciate that we were able to get over 500. Thank you guys so much for all your donations. You guys are all amazing.
Absolutely beautiful, man. I tell you what, Kaz, I say it almost every day on my stream, man. This community, NCAA community, is something else, brother. It really is.
It is amazing. Absolutely amazing.
As we have Clemson come out here on 1st and 10, and he's going to get a decent run. It's 2nd and 8. Miami stops it. It looks like St0ner is moving up the field a little bit here, which is good to see.
And of course, after what he started with in the 3rd quarter, I was really worried he was just going to go for the jugular right away, but he's staying patient now as he threw it away there. He had nothing there, wasn't trying to force anything. And
Absolutely.
3rd and 8, absolutely critical 3rd and 8. I think it's 4-down territory here in this situation, as long as he doesn't take a sack.
I think
you
so
got
too.
I would play for maybe a 4th and short possibly if it's there. Don't be afraid to go underneath a bit if it's there. And he goes right side. What a grab!
Absolutely,
I think
what a catch right there.
He was participating in the 5 touchdown challenge, and now it's a new set of downs for Clemson. And Stoner just has to keep it rolling here. He's got 5 wide now.
Coming out here, looks like Trevor Lawrence is going to bust out. He takes a wise slide right there for first down.
Yeah. He might have had it open on the left side, but you don't want to risk it. Obviously, you don't want to risk a fumble in this situation. You're already down 2 scores. And like I said, a turnover might end this game. So, smart play there by Stoner.
As Stoner comes out, almost gets intercepted, makes a play. 1st and 10 on the goal line. Now, we've seen this before from Stoner. I don't know what the exact stat is in the down here in the goal line, but I think Thrizy has figured it out. And he has not been able to just finish off these drives right here. This is an absolutely big drive right here for Stoner. We have to see a touchdown right here. I think he's capitalized once as he gets another risky throw and a touchdown.
He had wide open, but he found his tight end there, and it worked out. But a couple of risky throws in a row by Stoner, but he's able to get in there. And he scored with a quickness he had to. And great drive there by Stoner.
Absolutely, and we have so much time left in this game, and it's a 1-touchdown game. It is a big game. We got a lot of points here, man. 28-21. Thrizy's going to get the ball here. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. If you're Thrizy, do you start kind of taking a little extra more time, or do you keep running this offense and just I know what I would do. I would just keep running my normal offense, but in no rush. But what are you doing here, guys?
I don't want to say go conservative.
Right.
I think maybe don't try to go for anything that's out there. Like I've said, like so many times, like just try to take what you can get, run your normal offense, and you don't have to have too much of a sense of urgency. The game is in your hands right now. Just don't make any mistakes. Don't try to force anything into coverage, and I think Thrizy will be okay if he just plays it cool. Don't get too conservative. I mean, you can still be on the attack, but still be conservative in how you attack.
Oh my God! Here comes Miami with a huge run. Hated Greatness is gonna break it to the 10. Touchdown, Miami! Oh my God! What a play by Hated Greatness! Wow, the zigzag, baby, as the U comes up from Thrizy. What a play! Sorry, not my shirt.
I mean, that is demoralizing if I'm Stoner, but that is rejuvenating if I'm Thrizy. I mean, I don't even think Thrizy knew it was there until he crossed back over, and he was just gone.
Yeah, that was a beautiful play, Miami. Oh, my God. And Thrizy goes right back up to 2 touchdowns right there as he kicks it off to Stoner. If you're in Stoner's head, man, what do you think Stoner's thinking right now after giving that up right there?
In this situation, I think it's easy to get down on yourself. I don't think that Stoner's going to be down on himself. I think he just has to go back to exactly what worked on the last drive. Don't force the football much less than you did last time, because Thrizy might end up with a pick if he keeps throwing these passes. But yeah, Stoner still has a whole quarter to go. We've seen crazier things happen in NCAA, just in football in general. But taking a sack right there was not a good move for Stoner.
Yeah, you know what I just thought about? Well, other than once, we haven't seen that turnover chain. We haven't seen that turnover chain in the second half here. So, like you said, these little bit of risky throws by Stoner, I think maybe if something might come to bite him here. So I would love to see Stoner make a little bit safer throws. But I mean, don't hold back. I mean, you got here for a reason. So maybe you keep rocking. So it's going to be interesting to see how far we go in this and see how it develops out.
This should be the last play of the third quarter here. And let's see what Lawrence. He's rolling to the left. Oh, he got another one. Stoner.
Holy shit.
I mean, this is the epitome of it's better to be lucky than good with a lot of these plays with Stoner.
I mean, when do we say I think I see Stoner actually picking these wide receivers up, and I have noticed that in some of his offline dynasties when he does do these rollouts or big plays, he does a very well and very good job at picking these wide receivers up and going to the ball and putting them in a position where it does give them an opportunity to catch these balls. And I think that's what we're seeing here on some of these plays, but a lot of them are risking it for the biscuit.
Yeah, that's honestly, while sometimes it is detrimental, but that's one of his biggest assets. Just he's not afraid to take shots. He's not afraid to take some risks. And we've seen it work out for him a lot. Of course, that last drive in the first half, he got all the way down the field, just throwing it deep, and passes like he's done in the two most recent drives. I mean, Stoner likes to take a lot of chances. I'll put it that way. He just likes to take a lot of chances.
Yeah, as MacDuff says in the chat, man, it says luck is when preparation meets opportunity. So
Amen, MacDuff. Amen.
Maybe that's what we're seeing here. User catches for days, as Hardcore says. Absolutely. Wrong kind of meat. Oh, no.
I think Hardcore made a very good point as well. He said this to John D. Robb. He said, at what point is this a reflection of Thrizy? Homie has had how many balls literally go through his guy's hands? I mean, I think it's just really bad luck on Thrizy's part, personally. But, I think there can be a point in what Hardcore said as well. But, like, some of these have just been, like, the CPU. Like, maybe he hasn't switched to the linebacker. Like, some of them, it's just the CPU just doesn't jump there for him. So it's just, like, been a lot of, like, just tough luck on the part of Thrizy, unfortunately.
Without a doubt. We got a big fourth quarter coming up. I mean, this game is in very much a lot of time left. Thrizy's up by 2 touchdowns like he has been for much of this half now. Stoner does have the ball. So, and he did just make a big play. As we're seeing these big plays, we're kind of seeing these jabs, man. Who do you think? I mean, Thrizy does have the lead. Do you think Stoner does have some? He's still confident and does have some momentum going into this fourth quarter. How strong his offense can be.
I just think Stoner is just not a guy you can really count out in this situation. Like, he's gonna have plays in his playbook for situations like this. He's gonna do things that'll keep him in this game as he gets 8 yards on that little dump off.
Yeah,
but
another roll onto the right.
I don't count Stoner out until it's over, pretty much.
Here we go. 2nd and 2. Almost rolls out to the. He looks like he's going to thread the needle again. Another catch. Oh, my goodness, man. These catches these Clemson guys are making today are absolutely legendary. Wow.
And Thrizy looks frustrated right now. Like, he's just like, yo, what is going on? He looks I don't want to say he looks upset, but he looks frustrated with how many plays Stoner's getting away with right now.
As
sometimes luck runs out.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. As Stoner comes out, makes a 2nd and 5 run. Now he's hurrying up offense. He has to capitalize here to stay in this game. I don't think you can miss many more drives at the end of this game. He just comes out with a draw from ET. He picks up about 3? So it's 2nd and 2. Coming here for Stoner.
It's third. But, yeah, I think he would have the first if that lineman wasn't in the way. But this is still 4-down territory for me if I'm Stoner.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't get the first here, you got to go for it.
And he
gets a big touchdown. Let's go, baby.
What good play from Stoner. You see a comeback route. Huge play by St0nergamer right there. Big touchdown to bring him in within 1 again. As we see again, Stoner capitalizes on offense. Now he has to capitalize on defense. Thrizy has to come out. I think you still play your normal offense. I don't think you start killing clock. You definitely don't go conservative here. You got to play. You got to your game. But you got to score. Do you feel? I mean, Thrizy's got to be a little, like you said, frustrated from all these craziness plays that are happening for Stoner's side of the ball.
I don't think he goes completely conservative here, but you got to slow the tempo down. I don't know what he's doing, but he might get away with it. That could have been a whole lot worse there.
That's that Thrizy stick skill. I love it. I love it, man. This game.
But
here we go.
Yeah, if I'm Stoner, I need a 3 and out here, man. I need to get the ball back as soon as humanly possible because this is starting to turn into a shootout. But yeah, if I'm Thrizy, I'm just gonna go clock management, but I'm still gonna be attacking though. Like you can manage the clock and still attack, like I said before. And
big run here from Miami from the jet sweep, picks up about it looks like exactly 10 and goes out of bounds. That jet sweep finally works for Thrizy right there.
Yeah, he's struggled a lot, but now Stoner is kind of playing the middle of the field a little bit more, playing the pass, and Thrizy just caught him with his pants down there. Good play there by Thrizy.
Yeah, I don't know where Clemson's linebacker is, Hardcore. That's a good point. They look like there is no linebackers.
They just disappeared.
Here we go with this triple option. Makes the bad read that time. For the first time in the game, looks like that triple option could have been busted out right there.
Yeah, it was open if he would have just kept it, but he decided to hand it off. I guess trying to run a little bit of clock, and Stoner's able to catch that one. But second and 12, you don't want to get out away from your away from your game plan here.
Absolutely, as Thrizy comes out in the shotgun on 2nd and 12, making a lot of adjustments. Got an under route from RB. Corner blitz makes a great read, breaks a tackle. Miami, first down. Thrizy right there. Good read, good play by Miami and Milo.
Yep, just way to stay patient there by Thrizy. Just don't try to like force anything. Don't try to run away from the he did a good job of staying in the pocket there. That's the thing. Like Thrizy hated greatness. He can run. But Thrizy ain't scared to stay in the pocket and just sit in there, maybe take a hit, and just throw it to one that's open.
Absolutely, as it almost looks like Thrizy, it looks like it would have got stuffed either way because that DN was coming off that block. But that did stuffed right there. Good play by St0nergamer from the defense.
Yep, he just has to put a few defensive plays together, get a few more stops, and just get off the field here.
Guys, I have a question for you. Would you call this a Cinderella story for Stoner? Like, is this a Cinderella for St0nergamer?
I don't know if I'd say it as a Cinderella. I mean, obviously he's kind of like me, where he like plays a lot more offline than it is online. But I don't know. Like, I feel like people sleep on him for sure. So I guess you could call it a bit of a Cinderella story. So I mean, if he's able to shock the world.
He picked him to go 0 and 12.
Wait, he picked him to go 0?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Stoner could beat me personally, but
I do too. Seeing this, kind of scared honestly. As Miami busts out and makes another good play on 3rd and 9, hits Y right there on the comeback route. Well played right there by Thrizy.
Yeah, great play design there. He has a few guys. He had that drag across the middle, and that might have froze up one of the linebackers there that could have helped out there, but. We'll see with Thrizy. He's just doing a pretty good job. He's doing exactly what I felt like he should do. Just stay conservative. Don't go for a big play. But he's still getting the first downs, and he's still running the clock. Stoner has to make a stop if he wants to stay in this game.
Thrizy makes the right read, but those linebackers from Clemson come out of the fields right there and make a great play right there for Clemson to save that. It might have been busted out.
Yeah, he had an opening right there, but the linebacker was just able to get away from the middle of the field and get there and bring it down to the quarterback. But now we got a 2nd and 6, and it looks like he might be going PA or screen here. Let's see what he does. Oh, he's going screen.
That Madden thing, man, comes out.
Good stop there. He looked like he stumbled a bit though.
Tell you what,
that's unlucky there by Thrizy because it was open.
Yeah, it was.
This is
in, man.
This is a critical play right here. 3rd and 8 from the 48. Stoner desperately needs a stop here, and Thrizy needs this first down to keep the clock going. What are you going in this situation?
If you don't, I'm passing the ball. It's like you said, I definitely have to. Got to get this first down. I was going to ask you, if you don't get this, do you go for it? Is this 4 down territory for Thrizy, or do you punt the ball?
I'm going to try to put him back here.
Oh, when he drops it, here we go. What were you saying about that? 4th down?
Well, I think in this situation you have to punt it. I think if he could have got a few yards, I mean, if he would have got that, that's a first. But it's like if he could have got a few yards, made it like a 4th and 2. Like I like what you did against me like week 1, where you went for it on those 4th and shorts. I think in that situation, there's no problem with going for it. But here, I'm punting it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to.
It looks like he's punting it, although if he runs a fake, Stoner's screwed. But I think he's actually punting it.
JT special? I mean,
no, he's punting that.
That could have been better, but I mean, Stoner starts off about the 30.
Not a great punt, but here we
go. Punt. MacDad said in the chat. He shanked it. Oh, no. He's getting bashed for that punt.
Yeah, not a very good punt at all. Stoner just has to be patient.
Absolutely. 2 timeouts, 2 minutes 51 seconds to be great. Got to score here. I think you have to score here.
So I don't want to look too far ahead, but if you get the touchdown to your Stoner, you going for 2, you kicking the extra point.
I think we know what Stoner's doing.
Yeah.
I think we know what Stoner's doing.
Now, I know it was a few weeks ago, but just know if I would have scored that touchdown against you, I was 100% going for 2 myself. So
Yeah,
I'm going for 2 in this situation. Like I was going to go for 2 in that situation, but yeah,
I think it depends on how much
now.
clock. As a big stop from Thrizy's defense, he sends the absolute house. Looks like he knew that Stoner was going to run the ball right there, and it pays off.
I don't like running it out of that formation. I mean, you have 5 linemen, that's it, and then Thrizy had all those dogs in the middle of the field. You have to either throw something short, or you gotta like go back into the huddle and call something. You can't run out of that formation on 3rd and 1.
Absolutely, 4th and down. Here we go. And he gets another comeback route. Man, that comeback route has been generous for Stoner right there. It has been his lifeline, and another time it pays off right there.
Yeah. Great call, great play call there. Thrizy was coming with the blitz there.
Yeah.
And Stoner just got it out of there in time.
You like this hurry up from Stoner right here?
Yeah, I don't see it too big of an issue. I mean, I don't want to give Thrizy the ball back at the same time, but it's like I don't hate the decision there, but I hate the decision to keep it there as Thrizy had that locked up.
Yeah, that was a big play. We're seeing a lot of this in this game where both teams are like, it looks like mental mistakes by both users, but they find a way to get that first down, and we've seen that so many times from this game.
Yep. Quick throw there.
Yeah, 3rd and 8. Looks like you might be playing 4-down territory right here.
Yeah.
Well, you are playing 4-down if you're Stoner. That was a.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing 4-down regardless.
Here we go, out of the shotgun. He drops back. Trevor Lawrence looked like he was going to bail. He's thinking about bailing. He throws it at the a tight one, and another great catch from the receivers. Wow. Whoever that guy is, we got to make sure he's on the player of the game list because he has made some beautiful catches.
Yeah,
is that number 3? Is that the number 3 guy or is that number 2? Whatever number 3 or number 2. It's his wide receiver. Somebody's got to be
That's
on
Amari Rodgers. Yeah, Amari Rodgers is definitely on my list. And honestly, I'd probably put ETN there as well, or Lawrence. I mean, you can't really go wrong with anybody offensively from either team right now because, man, this has been an offensive show today.
Here we go. Another comeback route from St0nergamer, and he capitalizes once again. What do you do right there on that? What's a good way to stop? Do you know any good ways to stop that kind of comeback route? Do you press it, or what is that?
You got to press it.
Yeah.
You got to press it and just have a man over top just in case it's a deep pass.
We're coming down to the last minute.
Yeah, I just think Thrizy is playing off that route a little too much. And if you're running zone against that, I mean, unless you have somebody like in the flat or playing like an intermediate route there, like you're not going to be in a good position to stop that.
Yeah, as we get a 2nd and 11, another good stop. I mean, these 1st and 2nd downs, these defenses are amazing. But like I said, these coaches are finding every way to make sure these drives keep going for both of them. And Stoner once again showing on this drive, man, that he's doing everything that he can on 3rd and 2nd and 3rd and 4th downs even. So here we go, 2nd and 11. We're down here by the 23-yard line. Stoner stops back with Trevor Lawrence. He throws it to RB, and another nail-biter catch. Wow. 1st and goal.
And Thrizy even came down and tried to stop that, too. He just wasn't there in time. But goodness gracious, what a drive this has been for Stoner.
Yes. Wow. Stoner is really, Stoner, like we said in the beginning of this game, Kaz, man, Stoner's going to have to show us something. I think he's showing us something. This is a great game. Here we go. 1st and goal. Trevor Lawrence in this shotgun formation with the looks like, what do they call this? It's full. I don't know. But anyways, shotgun formation. We got some user motion right here, bouncing to the right side. A lot of adjustments being made. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence drops back a quick pass, and it's caught for about down to the 4-yard line, 5-yard line. 2nd and goal right here from Stoner. I mean, it is coming down to the line. 34 seconds, folks. It's going to be a close one right here. Who's going to stop it? We're going OT maybe? I don't know. It's going to be a wild finish here. Holy cow.
This has honestly been the game of the year so far, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. This is game of week. I mean, this is here we go. Trevor Lawrence comes out in the shotgun formation. 2nd and goal from about the 4 or so. Making a lot of adjustments here. Thrizy is just winding up, going all back and forth. I don't know.
Yeah.
It crunches that 3-down line. We got to use our motion again. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence bounces back. Throws it over the middle. White scores a touchdown. Clemson. It's 34-35. 31 seconds. Wow. Stoner, what a drive right there for the Clemson, man.
Hell of a
What
drive.
are we doing? Are we 2-point conversion? What are we doing here? It's gonna
I'm going for 2. And I know Stoner's going for 2.
We got a game, boys.
Oh, he's kicking it.
Oh, he's kicking it. Oh, my goodness.
I'm shocked by that. I don't think he's going to fake it again. I'm shocked that Stoner is settling for the extra point. But this might be smart.
Man, 35-35, 30 seconds. Thrizy's got 3 timeouts. Miami's about to get the ball. We might have an instant classic on our names. Oh, I mean, I think it already is, but we might have a number 1 instant classic. It is about to get intense, baby. Here we go.
Yeah. So, Stoner has 1 timeout. If you're Thrizy, are you just going to sit on the ball and play for overtime, or are you going to attack here?
Hell no. I'm going right through I'm making a play. I got 3 timeouts. I got 28 seconds. I'm attacking the sidelines. I'm at least testing the waters. At least for 2 downs. At least.
Yeah. I would say
because you can do 2 downs. Clemson only has 1 timeout. Maybe Clemson calls it timeout or whatever. You can still waste the rest of the clock on 4th down and not even hike it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or it depends. It depends. It's just you have to read what happens from both of these guys. Depends on how fast the plays are.
I mean, if it's not there, I mean, I think that Thrizy has enough time to where he can just play the sidelines and not have to burn any timeouts here. He has.
Oh my God!
He's in a good situation.
Oh my goodness! He gets sacked by Clemson's defense. I think I'm taking a knee. I'm going OT after that. I'm not risking it. You're too close to too close to his end zone. I'm not even. I'm getting out of here. Going to OT, man.
And I believe somebody said that this is the first OT in G12 history.
Oh, is it really? I know it's definitely the first one of the year. Thrizy's going to run another normal play. Stoner's going to press here.
Stoner has to. Oh, okay.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 22. 5 seconds, and it looks like here, if that's the truth, we have the first overtime in G12 history between Thrizy and Clemson. We got a game, baby. It is high rolling. It is entertaining. Ooh. We got 2 great content creators. We got a bear. We got the U, and it's coming right here at G12, baby. What are you thinking, Kaz? It's ready, baby. It's game time.
I'm excited for free football. Let's get it. Yeah. So, looks like Clemson's going to be on offense first as Miami again wins the toss. Man, this has been an amazing game. And I think this is definitely game of the year so far, in my opinion. But, game of the season, I should say. But, I just don't have any words to really put in. I mean, Stoner with an amazing drive to end the 4th quarter, to get down the field, get into the end zone. You know, if he just stays patient like he does, like, Stoner is damn near unstoppable offensively.
Thrizy's actually taking a second. He comes off the clock here, and look at that bear. Just take a look at that bear, looking you right in the heart, man, as we sit here for the beginning of the overtime. I kind of can't even look at the screen, honestly, because this is the first time the Bears kind of made me feel like, hey, we don't mess with him right now. Stoner is locked in, baby.
Yeah, Stoner, when he's focused, man. Let me tell you. He don't play no games when he's focused, and we're gonna see what happens in this overtime period. I guess Thrizy went to the men's room. It looks like, or he turned his camera off. And I think he went away from it. That's fine though. But I mean, I don't know how this is gonna go. But obviously, Stoner getting the ball first. I'm going for the touchdown first. I mean, obviously you want to go for a touchdown anyways, but it's like. You have to score touchdowns in this drive. You cannot settle for a field goal in OT with both of these guys' offenses just being high octane like they are, because if the other person kicks a field goal, I'm willing to bet if Stoner has to kick a field goal here, I'm willing to bet that Thrizy scores a touchdown.
Absolutely. As we got another pop up there, I finally seen the day. Sunday, 8:30 Central, the G12 weekly show is going to be on, and I guarantee this is going to be on top of the list on when we're talking about. If you're not following both of these amazing content creators, we got Thrizy in the booth. You can type in, I think it's exclamation point. I don't know what it is. Exclamation point G12 for all the streamers come up on the list. We got Thrizy. We got St0nergamer. I got me in the booth, Nasty Natty Gaming, and I got my good friend Kaz Cray. So if you're not following any of us, man, there's the links for everybody's G12 channel. It looks like we're about to start here in overtime. And Kaz, I tell you what, it's been a great time calling this one with you, man. It's been a pleasure. This is your first time, right?
This is my first game, and it's OT. Like I do think. Well, I do have to say, like, for the G12 thing, you do have to change my name from Craniac Gaming to Kaz Cray. But I know, like, I changed like right after that got put in, so that's on me.
Here we go, man. Clemson comes out and gets stumped on the I always forget this play. The bounce out, the misdirection. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Second and
That's
13.
all good. It's shut down there. I mean, I don't hate going for misdirection in that situation, but Thrizy just had a really good play call for it.
Absolutely. As we come out here on the 2nd and 13, Trevor Lawrence coming out. You know what I noticed, Kaz? I don't think we've seen an under the center play like we've seen in the first drive from St0ner this entire game, other than that first drive.
Yeah, St0ner generally runs a lot of shotgun in general when playing this game, as he's going to dump it off there to ETN. He has all types of green in front of him, and he is just short of the first there.
What was it, Mac? We got asking the booth.
We're what?
I thought somebody was asking the booth. Something I thought Fantasy was saying about the booth.
How does OT work? All right, so both teams are guaranteed. So for those of you who don't know college rules, for overtime, each team gets a possession, and St0ner gets the ball first as he picks up the first down there. If you kick a field goal, if St0ner kicks a field goal and then Thrizy scores a touchdown, Thrizy wins. And basically, it just keeps on going. Each team gets a possession like each overtime period. And if St0ner scores a touchdown, it kicks the extra point, as he's going to do it right here. I'm really bad at explaining things, by the way, as you guys can probably tell. But basically, if St0ner scores a touchdown and then Thrizy matches the touchdown, we go to a second overtime. And after 2 overtimes, basically there are no more extra points. You can still kick a field goal, but you can't kick extra points after the second overtime. So basically, at the end of each period, whoever has the most points wins. And if we're tied, we go to a second, a third, a fourth, so on and so forth.
Yep. Here we go. Second and inches, and quarterback sneak, and Clemson's going to get the first touchdown of the first overtime. Huge play from Clemson. I mean, just like Hardcore said in the chat right here, St0ner has evolved throughout this game, and it has been crazy to watch all the wildness stuff that's been going on. It's absolutely amazing. Well played by St0ner right there.
Amazing. I mean, it was really ballsy to go with the sneak, and Yofi coming through with the rating party at 25. Thank you so much, Yofi. We appreciate you, my man.
Welcome in, Yofi, and everybody coming over from Yofi stream. You just came in time for an absolutely nail biter G12 game between St0nergamer and Thrizy's Miami, and it's first overtime. St0ner just scored 42-35. Thrizy's getting the ball for the first time in overtime. Yofi, I hope you had a good stream, buddy, and everybody coming in. Welcome. It's hyped right now. It's a huge game right now.
Amazing time for a raid as well, especially like the first overtime game in the G12. Love to see it, man.
Here we go. Thrizy's offense. He's coming out here. Looks like it's going to be another read option. 1st and 10. He keeps it with Hated Greatness. He's going to bust it out. He's going to bust it outside around here. He's going to it's big and a touchdown. Hated Greatness has if he's not on the list for player of the game list, I don't know who should be on there for Miami, because Hated Greatness has played a beautiful game and made the biggest games for the U right now. What a play from Miami. This game is getting absolutely insane, man. Everybody's shooting back and forth, jabbing. Wow. Miami on the board. 42-42. Here we go. Second overtime, baby.
So now it flips over. For those of you guys who don't know, Thrizy gets the ball now, and then St0ner will have an opportunity to answer whatever Thrizy does here. Now, it is possible Stoner can get a turnover here, or Thrizy can, like, turn the ball over here, and then Stoner would just need a field goal to win, but we'll see what happens. I mean, Thrizy got a touchdown just like that on the first, in the first OT, and we'll see how Stoner responds as we go into overtime number 2.
Here we go, 1st and 10 for Thrizy. Intercepted by Clemson's defense. Oh, my God. What a bad throw by Hated Greatness. Wow. Oh, my goodness. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was a huge play. As we're talking so much about Hated Greatness, we see an absolute just duck to the Clemson defense. Wow.
And Thrizy had him there, but Stoner just did a hell of a job getting his user back there and getting the pick. So
Clemson coming out instant field goal, and it is made, and Clemson wins it in second overtime with the game-winning field goal. St0nergamer is your victory in the double overtime nail-biter between Thrizy's Miami Hurricane. What an absolutely crazy game, Kaz. Oh, my goodness.
I mean, I'm just lost for words, man. I didn't even know that was going to happen. Like, a few people were saying I called it, but I'm like, yeah, it wasn't on purpose. I wasn't trying to jinx Thrizy or nothing like that. But wow, what a game this was. And honestly, both of these guys played amazingly, straight up. Offensively, both of them played amazing games. I just love that Stoner never gave up on himself, even when he went down by a couple scores. He just kept fighting and fought his way back into the game, got it to OT, and then just that big mistake there by Thrizy, and Stoner's able to capitalize and get the victory. What a game. That's all I can really say. What a game. What a performance.
I'm sitting here just watching, and I'm just in shock, man. St0nergamer, I think, Kaz, when we said in the beginning of this game, man, I think he showed us something, and I think St0nergamer just proved to a lot of people there might have been some craziness. You can say there's some luck, but at the end of the day, he hung with one of the best in the G12. We're not saying we're the best at the game, but I'm telling you, Stoner hung with one of the best in this G12, which was an amazing game, fantastic game by Stoner and Thrizy. Beautiful game of the year, game of the week, whatever you want to call it, man. It was a beautiful, beautiful game by both players.
Yeah, congratulations to Stoner on getting his first victory in the G12. But honestly, if I'm Thrizy, I'm not looking at this game in a negative light. It's tough to lose a game in overtime, like double overtime, you know. But at the same time, I think Thrizy played a really good game. It just, you know, there are a few things he has to work on, of course, but I mean,
absolutely.
Stoner is here. Honestly, that's all I can say. Stoner is here.
That was a beautiful game, man. Stoner shocked the world, I think, with this game. I don't think many people had him winning. I think we had a few upsets. I think you called it, Cass. You called it. I had Thrizy. You had Stoner. So good call on that, man. I called 28-14, and you called the victory, and that was absolutely. I don't even. It's just crazy game, man.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think it was Dual Pride who said, like, you know, I showed a little bias towards Stoner. Like, I've known Stoner for like quite some time. So it's like I just had a lot of faith in him in this game, and I felt like, you know, as long as he just, like, you know, didn't get too down on himself, he'd be fine in this game. And, you know, went to OT, obviously, like, he had to fight for it, but honestly, great game, both of you guys. Like, Thrizy, you should definitely be proud of the performance you put out, and honestly, congratulations to Stoner once again.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful game. Thrizy, you definitely can't look down on this. You played an absolutely fantastic football game. Your offense hung, your defense. I mean, I guess both guys' defense. It was almost like a nitty gritty until about the fourth, like the beginning of the fourth quarter. Like, we seen high flying, like Stoner high flied, and then Thrizy was up 2 touchdowns throughout. I think almost the entire third quarter right there, and then Stoner held him to a touchdown, and then got in between one, and then he scored and tied it up, and then Thrizy scored, and then Stoner scored to bring it into overtime, and then we seen how the end of that game just went in overtime. Stoner's offense, like Hardcore said earlier in the chat, had evolved throughout this game, man, and it was absolutely beautifully done by Stoner. There was a couple breaks that Thrizy missed, so It was a hell of a game. Hell of a game. I think we're gonna get Stoner in here soon though to talk to him. So I'm super excited to hear him and the Bear baby.
Yeah, the Bear. But yeah, I just pulled up into his chat. I just saw Thrizy rated him, and I just asked if he's coming in for the post game. But I don't know. This is not much. Like, it was just an amazing game, and I'm very honored and privileged to have been able to call this as my first game. And what a first game this was for me, like as far as commentary. I know this is number 2 for you, right? Or have you done a few?
Yeah, this is number 2. This is number 2. 3. Sorry, 3.
Number 3. But yeah, I mean,
This
what
was
a number
the best one though.
Yeah, what a first game, honestly.
Stoner.
man.
Raider won in double overtime. Like you said, Kaz, Thrizy can't. We know he's a great player. We know what he's about. This type of game, you can't. He's gonna bounce back versus me. We know Thrizy's 1-0 off of a loss bounce back week, and sadly, I think I'm gonna be running into that pissed off wall, man. And he's gonna be coming to Cincinnati, and I'm a little scared about it. But I know I'm a little scared to play Stoner now as well, honestly.
Yeah, Thrizy's gonna be in his bag against you, so you're really gonna have to be on your P's and Q's against him. I believe for Stoner, who does Stoner play next week again? I gotta look real quick.
Yeah, we can. I think we can pull it up here.
Yeah, my 360. I have my 360 up so I can check these things, but it just like the internet just went down on my 360. So, but I mean, Stoner's not going to be an easy game. Like anybody who thinks that they're going against Stoner, it's going to be a walk in the park. You're in for a rude awakening. Stoner's in the coach's corner. I think that's the issue, Stoner. I gotta at Stoner real quick. Oh, Mac did it.
As we hear, is Stoner in here?
He's in Discord right now. I think he got confused.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like Stoner plays Ohio State.
Hardcore got him. Thank you, Hardcore. Yeah, I think Hardcore was just telling Stoner he has to like go into the ninja. Because personally, I thought we were going like for post games. It was Discord too, but
yeah,
I think
Stoner plays Baker Vision's Ohio State Buckeyes next week.
Well, I know Baker is good, and like I even said he's the number 2 in the league behind Hardcore right now. But I think Baker cannot take him lightly either, because Stoner, he's no slouch. That's all I can really like. He's no slouch to say the very least.
No,
so he's gonna have to be
a great game. That's Baker is definitely a good team with that Ohio State Buckeyes. It's gonna be very interesting to see. I would say I think nobody better in the league than Ohio State and Clemson in this league. So it's going to be interesting to see some of the two powerhouses in this league go at it each other. And we know Baker's good on the sticks, and with Stoner tonight, I think Stoner's going to be good on the sticks. Like we see Thrizy's schedule, he plays me next, and then at Cincinnati, and then he's got Rocky Top, Hardcore, and then he's got at D's, and then he's got at Florida State. So it doesn't get easy. Other than me, and then Stoner, Baker Vision. The game next week is going to be very interesting, very exciting. I think so.
Absolutely. I think Stoner is asking if we can just do it in VC. I don't really know how we can do that per se. I think like that's just some. Yeah, I think like you just have to join the Ninja.
Are we flipping the Discord, Mac? Are you in here?
I'm here. I mean, we could try to do that. All this guy
I don't want it to be
link, but yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want it to be like a burden on anybody per se.
Oh, there he is.
But
he's in here.
Oh, there he is.
St0nergamer. What's
Stoner?
going on, big fella? Can you hear us? Looks like we. Can you hear him, Kaz? Mac, can you hear him?
Nah. I think you're muted, Stoner. You got to connect to your mic. I don't know if you connected it or not. Stoner. Oh, you got to unmute.
Thrizy, good game, buddy. Good game, buddy. It was
great
well
game,
played, man.
Thriz. Close out the Ninja audio.
Again, thank you guys for all hanging out tonight. It was very fun commentating this game with you, Kaz, and everybody that was in chat. Thank you so much for supporting
Likewise.
the G12 week out and week in. So we very much appreciate you. Big notes of the game. We hit our $500 goal on our charity, which was absolutely one of the highlights of the night. We had an amazing crowd tonight. You guys were so active, so thank you so much, and we hope to see you in future streams. As we get Stoner here, we're going to get Stoner here with a few questions soon. So,
Yeah.
but I just wanted to say thank you so much, G12 community, the NCAA community, for making this all, putting this energy and you guys showing out. We get the energy from you guys in chat, from the community. So thank you guys. It really does mean a lot that you guys show up week in and week out for all these games. It's absolutely beautiful. You've been here for every single game this week, and thank you, man.
Absolutely, amen to that. So I think St0ner's having some technical difficulties as of right now. Wait, I got to see his mouth moving. I just can't hear.
Yeah. Mac, you wanna?
Yeah, I don't think he picked the right audio source. I can't raid. So, guys, we're just gonna go ahead and raid him. Unfortunately, we can't get. I don't think we're gonna get a press conference because I think we've been waiting for 10 minutes here. So, assuming he's still gonna stream, if anybody knows otherwise.
I think he's.
I think he is. He's a late.
This is generally around the time St0ner streams, anyways.
So.
But thank you, St0ner. Sorry we couldn't get the press conference going for you, man. But I'm sure people will definitely ask you questions in your stream, though.
Absolutely. As we come here to wrap it up here, thank you again, G12 community. Thank you, G12 network. Thank you, Kaz. It was a pleasure doing this with you, man. Anything to wrap it up as we're gonna get soon here we're gonna actually raid St0nergamer. You want to cap it up here, Kaz?
Pleasure's all mine. It was amazing doing this with you, Nasty, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the G5 or G12. Oh, I said G5. G12. I believe we have week 4 next week. A lot of good games. We got 5 big games, starting off with me versus Chuckleberry on Monday, and I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely, man. It was a beautiful night. I had so much fun, man. It was so much fun today. It really was. The games, we do have the games. I'm sure we're gonna have the game schedules coming out soon within this week. Don't forget about the G12 weekly show that's gonna be on 7 to 8 Eastern to talk about the recap of this previous week, which is also gonna be amazing. And then
St0ner's back in. Oh,
I think we're raiding here. I think we're gonna go ahead and raid.
There we go.
There he is.
All right, we getting the press conference after all. Let's go.
Can the chat hear you? Can the chat hear St0ner?
You guys hear St0ner?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, St0ner. What a game, my friend, man. Big dog on campus right there, man.
All
well
right.
done.
Good God.
What are your thoughts on that game, man? What's going through your mind throughout the game?
My armpits are wetter than anything that I've experienced in my life. I've never sweat through this many layers. I think I may have peed a little bit there in the fourth quarter. It got really tight there, man. I mean, really tight. I didn't know what to do, man. I studied Thrizy all morning. I have like 3 pages of notes over here that I took this morning. I mean, the dude loves to run like 3 plays, so I had to make sure I had all those like blocked out and ready to go. And I just kind of took a page from Lincoln Riley's playbook and said, I'm going to program a drive here. I'm going to decide 7 plays that I'm going to run, and I'm not going to veer off from it and see if it bears any success. And it didn't start working until probably, I don't know, halfway through that third quarter.
Yeah. So, I mean, towards the end of the second half, like, you're down by 2 scores, and you just decide, we going 1 play Andy on them, bro. We're just going to go yeet to win. And it worked out in the first, like, towards the end of the second quarter. Like, what are your thoughts in that situation? Like, you're down 2 scores. You were just like, screw it, I'm going to do this. And, if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Or, like, you kind of just had a feeling it was going to work.
I mean, it's one of those things where it depends on where he was usering. Like, for me, it was like, if he was using the free safety all game, I probably wouldn't have tried it. but he likes to use those linebackers a lot, and I thought I could use that to my advantage and exploit that because I felt like he was not going to switch off that defender until it was too late, until the ball was halfway through the air, and at that point I've got, a 7-yard cushion on your defender, and that's, right there in the bucket. And luckily I've got a halfback that can catch because I'm not used to that either. I play with such crappy teams on stream all the time. It's weird playing with a team that's actually good.
Yeah. So there's one thing I wanted to add. It's not really a question. You kind of, I'm not going to say you disappointed me per se, but I was really surprised that, when you scored that touchdown in the fourth quarter to make it 35-34, I was 100% convinced. I even told Nasty and the chat, I'm expecting S0ner to go for 2 here. So I thought it was really amazing. And actually, Hardcore actually made a really good comment. He said he felt like you evolved throughout this game, just completely.
I wanted to go for it. I really did, but I knew that once I got that fake field time, I said he's never going to let it again. I said it's just what happens. He does the same thing when you scramble with your quarterback. He changes that QB contain to aggressive and tries to shut you down that way, and I thought I could use that as well. I said once I pop a run with Trevor, I'm just going to hand it off to Travis and see if I can just pop 6 or 7 because I know he's going to be keying on my quarterback after I gain 11 or 12. So it's just trying to predict what he was doing, and it seemed like it was working out there at the end. And sometimes you get lucky. I mean, that was a good pick at the end there in overtime, and I usually drop those. So I mean, I was kind of surprised that he hung on to that ball, but sometimes you get lucky, man, and it just happened that way. And I knew he was just going to clamp down on those fake field goals, and I'm sure the rest of you guys will as well.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
I'm running safe every time I play you now.
S0ner, just quick one, man. I just want to say that you played an amazing game. I think you shocked a lot of people in this G12. I know we've talked before. It was well done today, man. You played really great football. I think you gained, not saying you didn't have respect, but you know what I mean. But as in respect, as in how you play your game and how you carry yourself throughout the game. I think you've shown that you can stick with some of the best players in the G12 with this win. Absolutely, I really do think so. And you played really good, man. And I just want to say congratulations, buddy. You got Baker Vision next week. How much confidence do you, I know you got confidence, but how much confidence do you got going into this next week against a very powerhouse? You got a powerhouse yourself, but Baker Vision's a good player, man. You seen how he did me, so how are you feeling, man?
First off, I want to say thank you to Thrizy. I mean, man, that man can play some mad defense, and I was just glad to get anything really against him all game. And so hats off to him, first off. Then as far as how I feel next week, I mean, look, as you said, Bake has a good team, and it's one of those teams where he matches up with me across every single playing field. And I think that's one of those things where I can't afford to make a mistake. I can't afford to do what I did coming out in that second half on that first drive and just saying, I'm going to yeet this shit and just hope that my guy catches it and then just short arm the hell out of it like someone just gave me a dead arm and just have it thrown right into the hands of the cornerback. I think I'm going to pass on that vibe. So I just depends, man. If he shows up and plays a good game, I'm going to be in trouble. And if I end up playing the way I did today, you'll probably get a game that's similar to what you just saw. And I'm okay with that as long as I'm on the winning side.
Yeah, I think I think Kaz, I think everybody in the G12 and the community would love to see another game like this, man. Congratulations, buddy. I know you're streaming. You're going to be staying on for a little bit, right?
Absolutely. We got some work to do in Laramie, Wyoming. So come cowboy out with us and get rowdy.
Awesome. I think that's where we're all going to be.
Pat some stats.
Yeah, absolutely. S0ner, congratulations on the victory. Thrizy, good game to you, buddy. S0ner, have a good rest of your night, my friend. Well done tonight. Congratulations again, man. Have a good rest of your night, buddy.
Thank you, guys. I love you guys.
Thank you, S0ner. Love you too, man.
Buddy. As we wrap it up here in the G12, man, thank you guys so much. Again, we're going to go ahead and raid this bear, man. We're going to go raid this guy. S0nergamer, make sure you drop him a follow. Show him as much love as you did tonight. Thank you again on the $500. Kaz, I'm leaving it to you, buddy. Let's get out of here, buddy. We got stuff to go. It's happy hour, man.
You already know. Turn up. I love y'all 3,000. I'm out. We're out of 5,000. Deuces.
Peace, G12.